Boom! Welcome back to Diamond Geezers 2 with me, Mike, on Twitch. Hello, everybody. It's Football Manager 12. We're going back in time to Football Manager 12 to play a little bit of AFC Ruston and Diamonds. We are smashing our way through the English leagues, as you would expect from a manager with the caliber that I hold. We've gone from the I can't remember what league we were in the first season. Southern Division 1 Central, I think it was, and then we went up to the Northern Premier for some reason. We got shunted into the Northern leagues. Then we kicked and scratched our way through into the Blue Square North again for some reason. I don't know when Northampton. I guess Northamptonshire has got North in the name, so that actually does explain why we kept being put into the Northern leagues. Obviously, somebody at the FA just reading North from Northamptonshire and just went, "Oh, I'll put them in North." That's probably why. Made it through the Blue Square North, no problem at all. Just battered everybody in the Blue Square Prem. Oh, Johnson Shilton had a bad game for AFC Sudbury. Who would have thought it? And now we find ourselves not only in a professional league, but as a professional club, can you believe? An actual professional football club we are, AFC Ruston. This is how things are going at the moment. We are third in the table after 10 games. Probably should be doing a little bit better, but I have signed a bunch of new players. Hi Birchie, good afternoon. I've signed a bunch of new players, so we're still trying to gel everybody together. Still trying to get this little ball of very talented papier-mâché and just squeeze it and push it around a balloon, and then towards the end of the season we'll burst the balloon and we'll be left with a papier-mâché balloon, which you can then cut down to a helmet. Which is what I sound like at the moment. Good afternoon, Martin. Good afternoon, Owen. Good afternoon, everybody. We're just started a little bit early today because I had a little bit of processing to do, and I was just sitting here by myself, just pressing spacebar over and over again. So I thought I would just invite you to join me. Oh God, I can't speak. I thought I would invite you all to join me, was what I was trying to say there several times. So yeah, welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining, and those of you that also came on the raid yesterday that we did at the end of the stream. To what was her name? Gabby, was it Gabby? I think it was Gabby. I can't remember her full Twitch handle, but that was good fun, wasn't it? She was playing quite a fun game, so thank you all for coming with us. RVX out working today, no problem, mate. We'll see you in and out over the course of the day. I need to check the fixtures actually to see what kind of excitement we've got in store for today. I think we must have at some point today. I imagine we'll play that second round game in the Johnson's Paint Trophy, the Johnson Shilton's Paint Trophy. So we probably have that one. Oh, Artful Gabby. Well done, Martin. Yes, that was right. The Artful Gabby. That's right. Yeah, it was quite that game was quite good fun. And the other thing that was cool, that because we went and raided and a bunch of you very kindly followed her, she's now a Twitch affiliate. She just needed 50 followers for her Twitch affiliate status. So good job done by everybody there. Good spreading the love is what I like to see. Very good stuff. Max, hi. Oh, Max, thank you for joining us. Hi, Bill. Good day from New Zealand. Hi, Max. Here for an hour or so today. Good to have you back, mate. I know you've been a bit in and out recently because you've obviously got a life. Which is more than could be said for the rest of us, obviously. So thank you for joining us for any amount of time. It's all good. Like I said, I started a bit early today because I've got a bit of initial just processing to do because I didn't process this yesterday to take us up to the next game, which I think is against Barnet. Speaking of Barnets, my Barnet is looking wonderful today. The hairdressers are starting to reopen across Spain. So even though I might need to travel to Barcelona to get a haircut, at some point it is going to have to happen because my hair spends a lot of time in my face. No training. There we go. No training problems. Dusty, Mamute, Fabian Brandy have impressed David Priest and Joey Bevan. Great stuff. Astudio reports on Mamute's progress. Doing well in training. Gets the first round in. Actually, is he even old enough to get a round in yet? Oh, he is 18. Yep. There we go. He's 18. We've lost another £223,000 last month. My goodness. So we're still 211k up for the season, but we are going to have to get promoted here because this is going to be the pressure is seriously on to get promoted because money is a huge problem, even with our lovely new stadium. Did we just not play many home games last month? Is that why we've just lost so much money? I thought that was helping us out. So there's all our fixtures for. Oh, we have 3 home games and 3 away games, but I guess that's going to be pretty normal for any given month. So this is, let's have a quick look at October. That's October. So we've got 4 home games in October. That's good. One of which is a cup game against Hartlepool, which is not next. It's the game after next. So hopefully that will bag us a little bit of money. But my goodness, it's not going very well financially. Oh, hello everybody. Hi Clayplay. Hi CMTid. Hi Chris M. Good to see you lads. Get yourself a Nuno Gomez style Alice band. We talked about this on a previous stream, RVX. I did actually, for a little while, I had very long hair like this that I didn't want to cut. Or I actually think I was in the middle of a bet. I had a bet with a friend of mine years ago that when I was younger, I used to be quite sort of precious about my hair, which I now realise was pathetic. But you know, you all do stupid things when you're kids. And somebody said to me, they dared me not to get my hair cut for a year. So I didn't get my hair cut for a year, and in that time I had to wear an Alice band to play football because my hair was right down in my face all the time, and it was annoying. And I had the piss taken out of me quite a lot, as you can imagine, down the local parks on a Sunday morning playing against a bunch of 45-year-old grizzled veterans of the Sunday League game. Me prancing on with my white boots and an Alice band. They thought I was a right tosser, as you can imagine. Clayplay, yeah, I didn't realise the GoFundMe was extended. I mean, the thing is that I'm just going to leave it open until the end of May because people are still donating. Obviously, you guys don't need to keep donating, especially if you already have. You've been so generous so far. But, there's trickles of donations that are still coming in every now and again because the story is getting picked up here and there. It's been in the Northamptonshire Telegraph, it's been on the website, it's been in the actual paper. I haven't heard anything about the radio yet, but I mean, if it goes on, if BBC Radio Northampton or whatever it is, are going to get in touch. Oh, Laurie Sanchez. Whatever, Laurie. Then it's just going to get even more attention. So it seems silly to close it when there's 6-1. Paul Bacon, delicious hat trick. Oh no, 2 goals for Paul Bacon, 2 delicious goals. He's obviously been seriously egged on by his teammates. I've got some good striker. I mean, he's not good yet, but I've got some good-looking strikers in my youth team. In fact, my attacking options in my under-18s are all looking pretty tasty. And I don't just say that because one of them is called Bacon, of course. So yeah, we can. We can count up from the last stream. Oh, so the goals we scored in the last stream were. What games did we play? Oh, we started with Eastbourne, didn't we? I'm pretty sure we started with Eastbourne. So it's 10, 11, 12. I think that's right. 2, 6, 10, 11, 12, 15. 15 goals scored in the last game, in the last stream. Yeah, we did start with that. We did start with that Eastbourne game. If somebody can go to YouTube and just make 100%. Paul Bacon is the actual name of my girlfriend as well. No way, Martin. Well, he's in my youth team. He could well find himself up front for us before the end of the season, especially if he's somebody that you know. So yeah, I'm pretty sure last stream was 15. Yes, Birchie, we have talked about trying to sign a striker whose surname is Eggs, but we don't have. There is no actual player in the game whose surname is Egg or Eggs, unfortunately. There's things that have got the word egg in them, but we might have to come up with something. We might have to sign somebody whose nickname immediately becomes Eggs for some reason. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of just. Oh yeah, Earths. Oh, that's a good one. I think it's OEUFS. No. Maybe it is OUEF. Well, either way, however you spell egg in French. About huevos. Huevo. There's no huevo either. So we'll just keep trying. If you guys could just, in the chat, if you could just look up the word for eggs in... someone called Benedict. Now there's a... See, there is a man in the chat. Bill, who was that? Oh, Luke. It was Luke. It was Luke. See if you can poach someone. Thanks, Bill. So people whose name is Benedict. So there's a Kyle Benedictus who plays centre-back for Aberdeen. The other problem is we need them to be a striker. Biagio de Benedictus, defensive midfielder. He's a referee, so maybe if we signed him, he would look at us favourably. I actually have one on my shortlist already, Walter de Benedictus. He's an Argentinian forward with an Italian second nationality. Unfortunately, we don't have any money, otherwise I would sign him. So he's already on my shortlist, so he's definitely the main... Oh, he's another one. Michele De Benedictus, 6'2", striker, rubbish, but shortlisted. He wants 120 quid a week to be a youngster. Oh, we might actually be able to get him. How about you just accept what I offer you and shut up? How about you just take what I offer you and shut up? Right, fine. This is the problem. I don't actually have any money. Another centre-back. An attacking midfielder who's 33. Right, okay, we'll come back to that. To be fair, if my surname was Eggs, I'd change it. I think that's the exact problem. Oh, maybe, yeah, actually, before we do that, because especially since I haven't even looked at my team. What about Ovo is a good one. I'm pretty sure there is a player whose surname is Ovo. Oh, lots of people with Ovo in their name, but what we want is just Ovo. Oh, yes. I'm pretty sure Andrea Delovo must mean Andrea the Egg. But he's at Atalanta, so we're never getting him. He is a striker, though. So consider him shortlisted. What about Franco Delovo? Oh, centre-back. Well, let's have a look for people who don't have a club. Okay. Try and get some young... Are there any Brazilians or Portugueses? No, there aren't. Do you have some... Oh, no. Oh, no, these aren't going to work. These aren't going to work at all. Yovo. Oh, no. Oh, Sydney Govu. Sydney Govu. Oh, come out of retirement, Sydney. Oh, Stephen with a PH. Hello. Oh, yes, we do also need to... Oh, Florentine is another good one. We do also need to... Oh, no Florentines. We do also need to talk about Bill's quiz. So what I'll do is I'll start this game. We'll get cracking... Another egg joke. We'll get cracking with this game against whoever we're playing. Barnet. Oh, yeah, we've got to play a weakened team for this one because we've got Hartlepool next in the Cup. So we're going to do full rotation of the team. Where is... Oh, there he is, Heraldez. Heraldez has done okay, hasn't he, at right back? Thank God. I was very concerned about him for a while. But he has actually done okay. Right, Dusty can come in for Robbo. Who's my other centre-back around here these days? Oh, Moran. And... Oh, just Moran. Okay, Moran for Ake. Panzer's in for the child. Ball-winning midfielders, John Welsh. Attacking sort of creative-y central midfielder person is... Who is that nowadays? I can't remember. Oh, it's that Digby. There he is, Digby. Actually, no, forget Digby. We'll just put Braun in. Nicky Braun has looked pretty good since he arrived on loan from Chelsea, of all teams. He actually has been pretty decent. He played one unbelievable through ball to someone at some point previously. So the bit sketchy on the details, but he was amazing for a moment. Okay, Libo is out. Bartos. Well, give Mamute another go. Even though, actually, no, but you know what? Fabian Brandy, it said, has been training well. So we should keep trying Fabian Brandy. At some point, he is going to come good, I swear to you. So this looks pretty good. Panzer, Moran, Dusty, Heraldez, Belmonte in goal. Braun and Welsh kicking people's heads in centre mid. Grabovac, Jadson, Ryan Williams, and Fabian Brandy. I think that's a pretty good team. I think we're going away, aren't we, to Barnet? We sure are. Tough game, tough team. My mind is scrambled trying to think of puns now. I actually had some eggs for breakfast this morning, so I'm all about it. Florentine. Okay, yeah, good one, Luke. Okay, we'll look at that later. A butty. Oh, try and have a bacon butty or a roll. I could sign Roll. Who's that? There was that guy Roll who has the O that goes like that. Roll. Look at that. I know how to type letters. Who was amazing on Champ 0102, wasn't he? There was a player who was just ridiculous. Why doesn't it search? I put the special letter in and everything. He's featured in a couple of Dave Black and what's the other? There's another guy that's doing he's doing a Wonder Kids series. Oh, I can't in Champ 2 97-98. I can't remember. I think it might be King of the Rooks. I can't remember who it is on Twitter. Unfortunately, I'm terrible. My memory is awful. There's a lot of people that write for CM 97-98 blog these days, and I can't keep track. But there was a Roll who had amazing potential who must have just retired now. Should have kept Maxi Roll on. Oh my God, you're so right. Oh, totally. Oh God, I can't. You're totally right. Oh well, we'll just have to go and... Oh, excuse me. we'll just have to go and play Barnet instead, just to ease the pain of the mistakes I've made in my life. Okay, David Atkinson right back. Ryan Williams, here we go. Ryan Williams on the left back. Team talk, assertive. No, we're going to go cautious. Come on, lads, show me what you can do. Okay, we've got one little speck of happiness. Belmonte is always happy with my team talks. It's almost like he actually likes me in real life. Okay, here we go. First game of the day, Barnet away. It's a complete second-string team, so don't expect much considering we've been absolute garbage recently. Great tackle, Dusty, early doors. We have been just the square root of appalling in some of our games recently, especially my defenders, who just seems to have just forgotten how to defend. Especially Panzer, who is playing in this game, seems to have just forgotten all about it. Santa, thanks, Penna. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh bad. Oh, the chippiness won't last very long. It will only last until we go a goal down against Barnet, which we inevitably will. I feel like we've been conceding first a lot recently. But yeah, hi Penna. Welcome back to the stream. How was the tequila? The tequila was delicious. Tam made an amazing. Belmonte. I don't know why my goalkeepers are insistent on punching nowadays, but part of me kind of loves it, so it's all fine. Tam made an amazing improvised cocktail from the tequila. We had some shots we made we made some pork tacos for dinner, which were delicious and spicy, and we had some shots of tequila with the tacos, which were lovely. And then Tam made an amazing improvised cocktail out of we had a can of pineapple rings, because I love pineapple rings in my tacos. She made an amazing cocktail. This isn't going very well, is it? What are we on? 44%. Let's just go attacking for a bit and see if that makes any difference. They've got all of the possession. I've got to say, professional football has been a lot harder, completely counter to what Penna suggested when he said that League 2 is much easier than the Blue Square Premier. So far, that couldn't be further from the truth, actually. League 2 has been incredibly difficult. Go on, Fabian. Much harder, the step up, because we're coming from being part-time, so taking all my players from training part-time to full-time and expecting them to be able to match quality and fitness with teams in this division has not quite worked out. Oh, Hazza, welcome. Oh my god, we weren't celebrating Cinco de Mayo technically. Oh my god, Belmonte, we weren't technically celebrating Cinco de Mayo, but actually now that you mention it, I suppose we sort of were by accident. It was delicious. Thank you for joining us, The Real Hazza. I'm not sure if you want me to use your real name or not, because it's difficult for me not to. This is should be just bread and butter for Belmonte, but instead he does a great job of managing to dive both over and under the ball simultaneously and gives the Barnet striker a tap in. And now John Welsh is injured. This is going fantastically well. About as well as I expected. Come on, Fabian. Oh, get it, ball on target. My goodness. My goodness. So, Hazza, welcome back to the chat. My God, it must be really early in the morning for you. Based in Houston, as you are. Oh, Braun, good hit. Good hit. At least somebody's trying to shoot. Oh, I should have gone to the flying V, shouldn't I, for this one? I'm playing the wrong formation. I forgot all about our formational. I'll change it at half-time. I'll change it at half-time. Once again, though, my defenders just playing awful. Panzer, Moran, Dusty, all just dreadful. It was such a funny team at the moment. It was so inconsistent. Some games, like played Rotherham away, we looked like world beaters. Even in the Aldershot game, which I expected to be a really tough game, we beat them 3-1, and it was just easy. I mean, it was just easy. It was like last season when we were just thrashing teams. Now this is my entirely second choice team. Oh, Williams! Oh my god! And they are second choice for a reason, mostly because they couldn't hit a pig's ass with a banjo. Most of them hitting the target is a severe problem for my second string team. It would seem. I'm going to tell them that I hate them at half time. I hate you all. We'll go to the flying V. It did say someone was being hampered. Oh god! Team talk. Okay, Welsh hampered by injury. That's okay. Drobniak can come in. Williams is in danger of being booked, but to be honest, that's all right because I'm gonna go. We're gonna go control this half and see if we can actually get our foot on the ball. we've redressed the possession problem. Thanks, Clayplay. Your faith is misplaced, but appreciated. Get that, tackle that. Who are you? Drobniak, get that. Get him. I might have to jettison the cups if this continues. Because I'm trying to rest all of my first team players so that they're all fit for the cup games. But it's going to start stitching us up in the league at some point. I mean, we should still be doing okay in the league. How are we doing? Yeah, we're still third at the moment, so it's not a huge disaster. But we are starting to lose a lot of ground on Port Vale, who are now 5. If this result stays the same, or if all results stay the same, Port Vale are going to be 5 points ahead of us at the end of this game. There was a really good ball on there that Grabovac doesn't quite have the quality to do. I'm a bit confused about why... Oh, Jadson! Oh, Jadson! What a finish from the edge of the box. That's his first goal for the club. Great little finish. I'm a bit confused, to be honest, as to why my wingers... Brian Williams is on winger attack. But he didn't even try to give Brandy an option there, even though there was a really good run on if he decided to make it. Oh, Ian, okay. His real name is Ian. And it's difficult for me to... Because I know his name is Ian, it's difficult for me to not say it. Yes, it was nice to go. Oh, hi, Destroying Angel. Welcome. Sorry, I'm trying to sort of keep my eye on the chat, but it's difficult to read the chat and play at the same time, especially when we're not winning. But here we come again. The formation change seems to have fixed everything at half-time. Get that in there, Heraldez. Oh, it's a good ball in. Fabian Brandy into the bottom corner. Have some of that. Have some of that, Barnet. Within 15 minutes, we've turned the game on its head. Barnet 1, AFC Ruston 2. Much, much, much better. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Great touch from Fabian Brandy. Brilliant little finish into the bottom corner. Excellent stuff. Nice assist from Heraldez as well. Yeah, Ian, you're not the only US-based person in the chat. I don't remember how much you were talking to everybody about, you know, living situations and so on the 24-hour stream. Oh, that's a good ball through for Grabovac. Brandy. Oh, Brandy puts it wide. Clay, I don't know what it was, Martin. You'll have to write it again. I've already lost it, and I can't really read it at the moment. I'm kind of busy trying to beat Barnet. Get that well in, Braun. Excellent. Go on, Braun. Oh no. It's okay though. We actually have when we lose the ball in midfield, I don't feel like everything's going to go to shit anymore. Even though it still very much can. Oh, he had faith in your ability. Oh, yeah, you're right. Well, it was... I still maintain that his faith is misplaced, but it just so happens that the players have dug me out of a hole. This Moran kid looks absolutely awful. And Panzer as well is so out of his depth. Get that. Oh, Jadson, come on, mate. Commitment. That's fine, they're rubbish. Little bit more commitment from my second string players would be nice. He did have faith in my ability, though, you're right, yes. Very kind of you, Clayplay. Oh, Dusty! Dusty's missed a header, it's 2-2. How is anyone beating Dusty in the air? Absolute size of him. Jesus. This league is hard. It is hard. Teams in this league are good and they have the ability to score from anywhere at any moment. Oh no, I'm not happy about this. Oh Jesus, it's off the post. I've got to say, I think Belmonte may have reached his limits as well. Not that he's done that badly in this game. I mean, actually, the first goal was entirely his fault. So what am I talking about? But I do worry for Belmonte. I think his level may have been found and exceeded. So I think I'll probably just stay with Mate in goal just from now on. Yeah, Dusty definitely shouldn't have missed that header. I would have put everything I own on him to have won it. Oh, good tackle, Jadson. Well in, Braun. Go on, boy. Go on. Through ball. Excellent. Go on, Hughesy. Give him it. Oh, Hughes, that is the worst pass I've ever seen. Just giving them the ball back. There was such a simple through pass on there. For somebody of Hughes' ability. Hi, Starbury. Oh, I'm stressed already. I'm already stressed at our poor performance. I'm not happy about how many headers they keep winning from corners. They're far too good at it. Are we on extended highlights or something? Oh, we're still on key. Just been quite an eventful game, I guess. Handball, ref. Oh, he's going to get that. Oh, Grabovac. So close. Go on, Hughesy. Go on, Hughesy. Come on. Oh, Grabovac. Brandy. Oh, my God. Barnett, you bastards. Ref. Come on now. Come on, 5 minutes to go. Fire up a bit of Paul time. We've been far better second half, though, haven't we? They've basically had one chance and scored from it. But over the course of the whole game, like the first sort of half, well, the first half, they were much better than us. Much better. Yeah, and I'm worried about Belmonte every time the ball goes near him. My defence is not very good. Our defenders, my central defenders are just not very good. Not happy. Okay, right. 2-2 draw. Well, you know what? 2-2 draw. It's not the end of the world. An extra 2 points would have been most welcome, but we're still only 4 points behind Port Vale, but we're still well in the promotion places. So that's good. We're still well in there. That's okay. I tell you what, if my second string guaranteed me a draw every time, I'd take that. So second string, I think, contrary to CM Tidd's assertion, I don't think our second string is shit. I just think that I set them up wrong in the first half because I forgot about my what we discussed yesterday with the flying V. When we're playing away, should have definitely done that, and I didn't. So that's my fault. I think if we've been... Oh, yeah, they won 3-1, Woodleys. I think if we've been playing that the whole game, we would have just beaten them. Oh, yes, all our lads, all of our players scored in a 3-1 win for Woodley Sports. Very nice. Are they top of the league yet? They are, you know. Yes, my reserves are top of the First Division League, Division Premier Northern N. Absolutely smashing it in there. Good job, lads. Okay, how long is John Welsh out for? 3 weeks. Okay, fine. AFC Ruston punished by controversial goal. It was handball, obviously. We all saw it. Yeah, second, not shabby. I would say it's a decent result. But yes, my standards are very high, and I do expect my second string to be able to get results in League 2, which is, now that I'm saying that out loud, is ridiculously high standards, isn't it? That my second string should be able to win League 2. It's not really fair on them at all. So, okay, I might just retract that statement. So, yeah, we're going to go... We do have Hartlepool in this next game, so we're going to go, even though we're at home, they are above us. They're in the league above, I think, and they're in League 1. So we're going to go Flying V for the next game. We'll see how it pans out. I actually downloaded the demo of FM20 this morning and had a little go at it. And it's not that complicated, I have to say. I think the only difference is that, you know, because the layout is different. The layout is very similar, actually, but in some ways it's completely different. And so... just as I was starting to feel familiar with it, I was like, oh yeah, I kind of understand where everything's are. Like all the players' attributes are all in exactly the same place as FM12, so that I didn't have to be like, where's finishing, where's all the stat. So from that point of view, it was fairly easy. You can actually delegate most of the new jobs, just delegate it off to your staff, it's definitely more complicated. But I think I only played it for about half an hour. And then I had to install new graphics card drivers, so I had to stop. But I actually think it doesn't look as complex. I was worried that it was going to be super complex, but it actually doesn't look as complex as I thought. So, yeah, The real hazard. This is almost like watching real sports. Does anyone else remember those? Yeah, God. Well, I mean, the German football league is starting up again soon, which is, I mean, is it good? I don't know. I don't think it's good. It's good that we've all got something to watch, but I just think there should be a bit of, well, personally, I think UEFA should provide a little bit of guidance, and I just think that all of the football leagues, especially, I mean, at the top level, but of course it all filters down. So I just feel like all the football leagues in all of the countries should be doing a similar thing, because all of European football is all completely interlinked. So I find it amazing that different leagues are doing different things, but it's easy for me to say. Yeah, defense is a problem. Defense is a problem. Well, if you think about that game, Belmonte was solely responsible for their first goal, and without him doing that, we probably would have just won that game. So I still think my second string will come good and get us wins. But yes. So while we're processing, let's talk about Bill's quiz. So, Bill, remind us of the quiz and give us the link again. So for those of you that weren't here yesterday, Bill in the chat, at B Hupler in the chat, is doing a quiz tomorrow. Well, if you're in the UK, it'll be tomorrow morning UK time. He's doing a quiz to raise money for. It was something to do with underprivileged children, I think, wasn't it, Bill? I'm afraid I can't quite remember the exact cause, but it's for a good cause anyway. And so on the stream yesterday, a few of us were saying that we would be getting up in the morning to do the quiz. There's the link from Bill. Actually, I think that link may be broken. I think you may have posted the link twice back to back by accident, but we'll see. Yeah, try that link again, Bill. It's just one of those links. Yeah, oh my golly gosh, oh, welcome to the chat. Yeah, I think you're right about that. There you go, Bill's in the chat. So, yeah, Bigfoot Adventures Lockdown Quiz Night, number 2. If you're in the UK, it's tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. So for me, it's tomorrow morning at something else a.m. 10 a.m. for me. And we were talking about getting a little team together. Now, I don't know exactly how it's going to work. But we can talk about it. So, basically, who's up for it? I'm definitely up for it, 100%. I think it'd be awesome. Let's get through this. So what we need is like a show of hands in the chat for who is in. Because on that event page, you can click reserve a space, and then you can have number of spaces, what is your team name, and who's playing. So somebody from the chat can be in charge, not me, but somebody from the chat can be in charge of doing that. Bill will come to you live from his lounge on the night of the quiz, leading you through a round of questions, followed by a short break to confirm before you're given the answers. Mark yourselves, and then you'll be able to report your scores at the end of each round to show a specifically created form. Yeah, okay. So I mean, we need to talk about, first of all, who's in for it. So we need a show of hands. Who wants to be in charge, first of all? Who wants to manage this process? I can't manage it because I'm already playing Football Manager. So somebody can be in charge of managing the process. Clayplay, do you want to be our team captain? 10 p.m. for you. Well, it's 10. It's 10 in the morning for. No, it won't. It won't be 10 p.m. for you. It's 10 in the morning for me, I think. Is that right? So it'll be like 3 in the morning for you. Okay, so Clayplay, you can be in charge. You can be team captain. So if you want to just, what, I don't know what you're doing right now. If you're free, I assume you're free. If you could just make a note of everybody. Yeah, it's 3 a.m. for you, Hazza, yeah. So if you could make a note of everybody that's in, and we'll create our team. So it's at the moment, Clayplay, it's definitely you and I. Okay, mate. So if you could just make a note of who's on our team. I think we should call our team something hilarious with a play on the word quiz, like Quiz Akabusi or something like that. Oh, there we go. Yes, that was it. A scholarship scheme to support lower income students. That was the one. Yeah. So the other thing is so it's at 9 a.m. UK time. That's right. Yeah. The other question, Bill, is how is it going to work? Because if we're going to be a team, we all need to get online and find ourselves a little like channel to be in all together to discuss what the answers are. So yeah, if Clayplay can make a note of our team members, at the moment it's just him and me. Oh, via Facebook Live. Oh, okay. All right. So what we need to do is write down all the people that are in our team. Pick a platform to all get on together, so that we can. Yeah, I could do a stream and stream you, but yeah, it's tomorrow. I could do a stream and stream you, but the problem with me doing a stream and streaming you, I guess, is that I then have to. We all have to talk, unless people are just going to write. I don't know. We need to talk about how it's going to work. I could do that. Yeah, I could definitely do that. I could get on. I could get on Twitch, but the other problem with getting on Twitch at 9 o'clock in the morning is that my Twitch is public. And I guess I could make it private just for the sake of the quiz, but anybody could jump into the chat and just write down the answers. Like any stranger could just come onto my Twitch, Google the answer, and just write it in. And I kind of don't really want that to be a. Obviously, we wouldn't cheat, but like if some random person comes in and cheats, it's quite difficult for me to stop it, because the only thing I can do is I can do follower only chat, but I can't limit who follows me. And I can do subscriber only chat, but not all the people that are going to play are subscribers. So I don't think Twitch is going to be an option. The other thing is that it's difficult for people to dial into Twitch, you know. No, it's 10 a.m. Spanish time, 9 a.m. UK time. So it's going to be 10 in the morning for me. So yeah, we need to just work out what platform we're going to use to all get together and chat. I don't mind streaming it. Maybe I could just turn chat off. I don't really know. I just worry about like interlopers coming in and ruining it. Maybe I'm thinking about it too much. I'm gonna move Drobnak into defensive midfield, and yeah, natural fitness, strength. Yeah, he's box to box. I'm also going to go Ajnani instead of Grabovac. And oh yeah, no, hang on a minute. Oh no, hang on a minute. No, we need to take Drobnak out, and then Molnar for Liboya. There we go. That's what we need. Yeah, that's the one, I think. Yeah, 3, 4. Sub 2. Do I trust any of my defenders? Maybe Heraldez can be trusted. He's about the only one. Dusty is at 97%, so maybe we'll let him come on the off the bench. And Mamute. There we go. Bartos, Hughes, Ajnani, Snyder. Snyder box to box? I guess he has to be. Hasn't really got the fitness for it, but he's going to do it anyway. Child, Nathan, Robinson, okay, yeah. A Zoom call maybe. Yeah, Zoom. Maybe we'll do a Zoom call. Oh yeah, Martin is in as well. Clay plays. So it's me, you, and Martin. I'm Mike, and I'm 37. Depressingly, still doing this at 37. But yeah, you can put that in for me if you want. Hi, Chris Donahue. We're just talking about tomorrow's tomorrow morning's quiz. Okay, let's go and smash Hartlepool. I'm excited. I think the flying V might end up just becoming our default formation for the season. We can afford to go a little bit more attacking in some games. Okay, right back, Hughes. Left back, who else have they got in their team? Oh, Nick Blackman. He's quite good, isn't he? Well, no, not that one. Okay, we're just going to go with that. Yeah, NJ, don't worry, mate. Okay, here we go. Oh, early corner. Snyder in. Ake! Oh, Ake wins the header but flicks it over the bar. Yeah, it's all good. So at the moment it's me, Clayplay and Martin. I'm going to have to set an alarm. Oh. Good ball. Oh, lovely play. Excellent stuff. Yes, Ajnani. Yes, Child. Oh, box it, Child. He's got such a good cross. Oh, Ajnani. God, I thought that was in. Just into the side netting. Oh, Chris Donohue's in for quizzing. Chris, I forget where you're based exactly, but the quiz starts at 9 in the morning UK time. So, Bill, in order to get into the Facebook Live session, do we just have to be part of the... Oh, Ake, blocked. Do we just have to have said that we're joining the... How do we actually join the Facebook Live? Oh, Molnar! Oh, so unlucky. Oh, good save, Buick. What are the topics in the quiz? I don't know. It's not my quiz. It's Bill's quiz. Ask Bill. I'm just doing it. They've got a winger called Dumax. Oh, get out of my face. I'm so sick of going a goal down in every game. Every bloody game at the moment. Get out of my face. I don't care about your goal. God damn it, man. Come on, lads. Well in, Hughes. Shocking pass, but well in. Oh, thank you for the host, Curly. Hi, Dale. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, I'm slowly losing my mind. But we're doing okay. Oh, Ajnani. Target is okay. Hi, Curly. Thanks for the host. Welcome. Yeah, I don't know what's going on at the moment. We're just doing a great job of conceding first in virtually every game. Just starting to just stress me out. It would be nice if we could just win comfortably. But it just seems to be the way of things at the moment. It's not going very well. Hartlepool, to be fair, are in the league above us. This is a cup game. Okay, go to the event. That was a load of shit. Please be better. Second half. Oh, Snyder. Again, we've had 8 shots, 1 on target. It's been a real problem this season, is that we're just not putting things on target regularly enough. When we do, we win games 4-0 or whatever. But there are too many games where we're just misfiring up front. And then all it takes is 1 defensive lapse, of which we're more than capable. Just smashing shots off target all the time. It's really starting to get on my nerves. Hi, DMAC. I haven't played badly overall in this game. We just can't finish. Defence has done okay. I mean, they scored a good goal. Oh, well done, Bartos. Oh, Bartos, thank God for him. Finally got 1 on target. Superb solo goal from Bartos. Hard to get excited about it. Because we shouldn't have been a goal down. But that is an absolute screamer, you're right, from Bartos. Great finish. Have some of that. That's okay. So yeah, Clay Play's making a note of everybody that's in. I think there's maybe 4 of us now. I think it's me, Chris, Martin, and Clay Play. Come on, Husey. Come on, lads. Great. Oh, that was nearly a brilliant ball. That was a foul. That was a pen. That should have been a pen. Adjanani just got tripped in the box. Nothing. Unreal. Good. Finally winning a header away. Thank goodness for that. Don't see we. Well, it's not happened that time, but they're giving us the runaround, aren't they? Oh my god! I'm so sick of it. So sick of it. Two shots on target, 2-1 down. Classic. Exhausting, this. Exhausting. What do you do? What do I do? We're not doing anything wrong, apart from losing. Just doing my head in a bit. The problem is I can't stop them making errors. There's nothing I can do about that. It's just very frustrating when I'm doing everything right. I'm certainly not doing anything wrong. Players are playing fine overall, but then just individual errors just letting us down. Awful from Mate. I guess his name actually is Mate rather than Mate. Just totally unmarked there, Redmond. I know I've got them on zonal marking, but, you know, if there's a man standing in a zone, I should probably go over there. Oh, that was deflected. Close. God, dear. Poor. We've been really unlucky with our draws in the Cup. I mean, I know we smashed Rotherham, but continually getting League One teams. And there's plenty of League Two teams available. Would have been nice to get a slightly easier cup draw. But, you know, I did say it last time. At some point, I'm going to have to just ditch the cups. Because I need to get promoted. Oh, Grau, just get it on target. It's going to be, I mean, I'm not ditching the cups. I'm not even going to need to ditch them. We're just going to get shunted out of them at this rate. It's not even going to be my choice. Nope, there's going to be no wheeling and dealing because I haven't got any money. There's going to be zero wheeling and dealing, unfortunately. I haven't got any money. I haven't got any wage budget. It is all over. These are the rotters that I'm stuck with. It's all over. Oh well. Oh well. 3 shots on target. 3-2. 3-1. Yeah, there's always games like this. 15 shots, 2 on target. That is the story of the game. Oh. We're coming. This is the thing that we have to suffer in this as we go up into professional leagues. We played a lot of teams in other divisions, like in the lower divisions, where if they have 3 shots, they've only had 6 shots. We would play against teams in the Blue Square Premier or whatever, and they'd have 6 shots and 1 on target. But now they're all going on target. They're all going in. 16 shots, 2 on target. That is just appalling. Bartos, Culprit, Molnar, Schneider. What are they doing? I've got them on shoot, never, but they're still just doing it anyway. Frustrating. Very frustrating. Why are you on long shots sometimes? Why? None of you should be on long shots sometimes. Okay. Cross balls sometimes. What is going on? Oh, that's Molnar. I thought that was Hughes. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Okay. Through ball. Let's change this a little bit. There's a few things that are not quite right in here. Ajnani is only on cross ball sometimes. Cross ball often. Run from deep often. Yeah, there's a few things that are not quite right in here. Okay. Okay. Yeah, the league. Right. Oh, just be unhappy about your training workloads. How about if you just train properly? And shut the fuck up. That would be nice. Oh, he's quite a good coach, isn't he? Defensive coach. We could definitely do with one of those. Yeah, let's get in here. Yeah, it might need to... You're not wrong, actually, CM said. I might need to ship out a few... Oh, Christ. Of all the teams to play next, AFC Wimbledon away. And then Coventry. Jesus. Okay. Oh, we've at least got 11 days before the AFC Wimbledon game. That's good. When does Artful Gabby come online? Yeah, I wouldn't blame you. God damn it. Yeah, the ratios of shots to shots off target. But in that game, I sort of don't really mind if it's Molnar because he's supposed to be shooting. You know, really, I'm trying to build my team. The whole team are just trying to put the ball in front of Molnar. So if Molnar is shooting off target, okay, it's annoying, but he's meant to be shooting. If Snyder is taking 4 shots and they're all going off target and Molnar's having 3 shots off target, why are they shooting? They're not supposed to be shooting. They're all supposed to be just giving it to Molnar. That's the whole point. Maybe I need to put him as my... maybe I need to set Molnar as my target man. Maybe that's the thing to do. Because setting him as a target man, you can put like to feet or run onto ball. So target man doesn't necessarily mean that he's like an Andy Carroll style, like big target man. Yeah, that game was kind of cool. Yeah, thank you, Stephen, with a PH. We're playing... Oh, go away. We're playing a team there who are a league above us as well. So you've got to take the rough with the smooth. I'm just used to winning, and I expect to win. The thing that's annoying is that we've got a squad that's good enough to beat Hartlepool, especially at home. We should be beating Hartlepool at home, I think, even though they're a division above us. But yeah, adjusting to this level is clearly quite difficult. Going from part-time training to full-time training, you know, getting all the players up to speed. I don't know how to see if the team actually like me, apart from doing it in-game. I'm not doing a team meeting, not a chance. Team meeting is just a recipe for them to all hate me. But yeah, no, sorry. A little bit. I was so chipper at the beginning, and then that loss has just completely killed all of my enthusiasm. Okay, yes. There we go. Training assignments. That's much better. Defending is now on 4.5 stars. Hopefully, some of my defenders can actually pay attention. I might need to arrange some other players into coaching actually. Into certain schedules. I've got a lot of 20, as you can see from my coaches over here, a lot of 19s and 20s. I signed some really good staff in the summer. And actually that guy I just signed is probably one of the worst ones, but he's a bit more of an all-rounder. A little bit more of an all-rounder, and he releases other people to be able to do other things. So it's all good. Yeah, we have. You're right, Stephen. We have been through rough patches in the past and always come out. It's true. It's true. I just really hate them. Okay, hang on a minute. Let's have a quick look for some more. What was I going to do? Oh yeah, my training. Just make sure that everybody's actually in there. Okay, so we've got a few that are in general schedule where they should be in. DMC, centre back, DMC. There we go. That's the only ones. Yeah. Yeah. Oh no, ball control, 4.5 stars. So we should have a brilliant first touch, which is the most important thing. I'm pretty sure it is. Is Yannick Kamba in this game? Don't know. Good question, Bill. I'll find out shortly. Right, 11 solid days until the next game. A long 11 days to think about that loss. I'm tired now. Guaranteed. What's that? DMC12? Guaranteed way of getting mentioned constantly in the stream. Have a position in your username. I mention everybody in the stream. Yeah, the stud will cheer them all up at the dog and duck. That's true. Oh, DMC12, I've never really thought about the fact that you've got DMC in your username, actually. Contrary to what you said. I never really thought about that, actually. I figured it was your initials. Oh, yeah, sorry. Sorry. Oh, yes. Oh, Fitzgerald. Performance of the highest quality for Ireland under-21s. Where is he? There he is. Oh, no, that's Jerry. Gary Fitzgerald, 8.3. Look at that. 8.3 for Ireland under-21s. God, he shouldn't be out on loan. What a mistake. I sent him out on loan because he was pretty rubbish for us last season. He's doing well at Woodley Sports, which is a good sign. It's not centre mid isn't the problem. Johnson Shilton's doing brilliantly. For AFC Sudbury Reserves, the dizzy heights. Oh yes, Tom de Kock. Cautious. As you would be, I suppose. Oh, it's the car from Back to the Future. Right, oh, we haven't got a game today. Okay, well, that's the table looking like. We could really do with Port Vale losing. That'd be nice. That would be really lovely. In fact, just everyone losing. Everyone in the top half losing would be a brilliant result. Still a long way to go, isn't there? Only 11 games in. Not even a quarter of the way through the season. There's a lot of football still to be played. Oh, yeah, Yannick Kamba. Yeah, Tam showed me an article about... I thought I recognised the name. She showed me an article about him yesterday and asked if I knew who he was. To which I said, no. Let's see if he is on this. He is not. Well, he's not on my game anyway. Oh, where's Port Vale? Shrewsbury are up to second, which is frustrating. Port Vale did lose. Port Vale did lose. Oh, very nice. Well, a win in our next game, which is admittedly against AFC Wimbledon, but a win in our next game would take us back up to second and only a point behind Port Vale. Now, that would be nice. That would be extremely nice. Oh, yes. Brahim Tran grabbed the winner. 78th minute. Woodley Sports are doing better than us. My under 18s are absolutely smashing Woodley Sports to the English Northern Premier League First Division North. Oh, look at them go. Yeah, Stephen with PH. I actually thought that your name was because of that meme. It would seem not, though. It seems like you've just had your life ruined. Oh, Bartos is in the Slovakia under-21 squad. That's where he was when I found him in the first place, so he should be in there. That's for sure. Okay, I need to... There's no way I'm going to be able to find anybody, but I could really do with doing a bit of scouting. Let's just scout a bunch of young centre-backs that are available for loan. See, they're only rated to be as good as the defenders I already have. I could do with just a killer new centre half. Oh, no, that's wrong. That was wrong. Is trained in nation. I haven't got any money to spend. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, the Luke Ayling, yeah, I haven't got any money for him. Jamie Strong does actually look quite good at Neath. Josh Perifimu, rated really highly. Doesn't look very good, but is rated very highly indeed. Any of you expired? No, none of the good ones anyway. Okay, let's do a little bit of scouting of some players. Chris Hogg. Chris Hogg. Who's in for him? Peterborough. Oh, they're quite good. I'll never get him then. Nope. Can I still only offer no money? 120 a week. I'm never going to be able to replace anyone. Yeah, Bale, you're right. It's not all bad. It's not all bad. Our standards here are so high that when we sometimes win and play badly, and I get annoyed because my standards are extremely high. I expect us to win and play well every single game, which I know is totally unrealistic. And you know, that last game was a cup game against a team in the division above us, so we shouldn't be worrying about it. We should have been treating it as a free hit. It's just annoying to go down to 3 shots on target and lose 3-1. Just deeply frustrating when that happens. And the last game, the game before that against Barnet, which was a draw. Yeah, Strong is 3 stars, still not brilliant. Was a complete reserve team. It was a complete second string, and we still drew 2-2, and we should have won. I mean, we should have won. So actually, yeah. So high standards is a good thing. You're right. NJ, this is a pet peeve of mine in sports. It should be gel, not gel. What do you mean? You mean the spelling of the word gel? Why should it be gel? Is it because it's shortened version of like jelly? Is that what you mean? If I saw gel spelt Jell, I would think it was a mistake, because the GEL has become so ubiquitous. There's another word for you. It's become so commonly used, and all-encompassing. Gel has a specific definition that is different from gel. Go on then, NJ. Educate us. We'll give somebody another raid at the end of this one. I thought the raid yesterday was fun. It's good to go and just boost people's viewers. I follow quite a few different kinds of people on Twitch, and I think it's just good to just
I follow quite a few.
to spread the love. Whoops, I've just got my sound on for my own. I'm just opening up my own stream to see who's online. I know we're not going to be raiding for a while.
Kinds of people.
Nope, I said mute. I said mute. I said. There we go. Oh, cheers, Max. See you in a bit, mate. Stephen with PH. Right, so any strong view on the pronunciation of aluminium? Well, I think, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure the American version of that word is actually spelt differently. I don't think that American English has the second I in aluminium, which is why they say aluminum. I'm pretty sure that's why it's pronounced differently. It's not just a pronunciation difference, I think it's also a spelling difference. So, which is crazy because isn't aluminium an element? So how can you disagree about how an element is spelt? But yeah, if they're spelt differently, then I used to think it was ridiculous that people said aluminum because I'm like, there's an extra I in there, but then there isn't. So, so then it makes total sense. The real Hazza and I, when we used to hang out together, used to argue endlessly about whether American English or British English was correct. To which I always said, of course British English is correct. Your language wouldn't exist without us. So how about you just get back in your lane? But I only really did that to annoy you, Ian. I don't really believe it. In a lot of cases, American English has vastly improved the English language, and there's no point being precious about it. I really don't understand why you don't say herbs, though. I don't understand why anybody doesn't just say herbs. Why do you say herbs? It makes no sense at all. Yeah, but there's a few things that make no sense to me. There's a few that are arguable, and there are a few that are oh, here we go, NJ. There's a few that are arguable. There's a few that are obviously more correct in British English, and then there are a few that have just been vastly improved by American English. Gel is a verb that means to become a consistency similar to jelly. Okay, yeah. Oh, I see. So it has come from jelly. Yeah, but Starbury, people don't, across the United Kingdom, people don't say horses. It's just, that's more of an East London dialect. In fact, it's not just East London. There's a few parts of the UK that would say horses. But it's not that's not commonly considered to be correct. That's just a regional difference. If only certain places in the United States said herbs, then and maybe it is, but there would be no argument. But, on television, like on TV ads, the company Herbal Essences is called Herbal Essences. It seems to be accepted that dropping the H from herbal is American English pronunciation, and it's wrong. That's interesting though, the thing with gel. So what is GEL gel then? What's that gel? Yeah. Hope Bill is doing a round on this. Yeah, Martin, you're not wrong. Hair gel. Also, like gel is like a product. Yeah, so gel with a J means to when something becomes, amalgamated. Like jelly. Oh, okay, NJ, yeah. I mean, they sound very similar, NJ, to be totally honest with you. I'm not sure how much you can really nitpick about that when somebody says the players need time to gel. because it does say a substance that has a consistently similar to jelly. And I mean, what you're really saying when you say you need the players to gel is that they need to become more amalgamated with each other. They need to become more consistent with one another. They need to become more of a single unit rather than lots of different things. And that does sound like that's what gel is also with a G. So I think you might be on swings and roundabouts there, mate. Hi there, Gaff. Well, the thing is, Gaff, that's the argument that's being made, actually. The opposite of what you're saying is the argument that is being made by a Native American speaker, I think. Or a Native United Statesman. That's what I'm going to call you guys from now on. Ian, the real Hazard, you're not an American, you're a United Statesman. That's what you're called now. Collins Dictionary disagrees, but that's Collins Dictionary. I don't think Collins Dictionary is the word of law across all English-speaking countries. So it does sound like it should be gel with a J-E-L-L, in the same way that the word GIF should be pronounced GIF, but no one does it because it's ridiculous. So there's a lot of language is just funny, isn't it? It's just funny. It's like anything. Design and use don't necessarily match. It's an interesting one. Only in this chat could we have this discussion. Yeah, it's true. Americans call her Suxy Dent. I only recently realised how many United States cities and towns and things are named directly after Native American places. I guess it should have been obvious, but I would have thought they would have just steamrolled all of the Native American culture. But is it KY jelly or is it KY jelly? That's the question. Depends what you're using it for, Curly Davis. It really depends what you're using it for, apparently. How are we doing? Who's online? A bunch of people are online. Second yellow card. It's Zidane. We've rated him before. Lil 7 Jacob 1990 actually is online. He's been in the chat before. He's online at the moment. He only has one viewer for his Football Manager 2020 stream. So if he's still online when we finish, we'll raid him. Hazard, I did see that tidbit on Herbs. Thank you. I think so. Starbury, I think the just versus just about. Well, the thing is that just has two different meanings, doesn't it? Just means that it happened very recently, or it can also mean that it barely happened. So I think the difference between just and just about is that just about definitely means something that barely happened. So you just, like Gaff says, you just about survived. Whereas you could say, I just survived a car accident, as in that car nearly hit me, that one that's driving away, but I just survived. So I would say that that's because the word just has multiple meanings, would be my English lesson assessment of that. I like the word just. Well, just also means fair, doesn't it? As in justice. It was a just decision. So the words have got lots of different meanings, and people seek to clarify with colloquialisms, which is what I think just about is. Clayplay. Hang on, let's go back to the quiz. Clayplay, if I'm doing a Zoom tomorrow morning for the quiz, I think I'll need email addresses to invite you to the Zoom.
We got tiny lasagna, tiny pizza, tiny pie, little tiny fried eggs.
Who scored? The person who just scored or the person that just about scored? Well, they both scored. They just scored at different times. Yeah, yeah. I didn't start this, by the way. This is all NJ's doing. So yeah, Clayplay. Everybody who's taking part in the quiz tomorrow, send Clayplay a little whisper. I'm gonna whisper at you right now, Clayplay. I mean, you know my email address. It's all over everything. But it's just mike@mikepaulvox.com. I'm nice and easy. Everybody knows my email address on my website. Yeah, there you go. Hazard's got it. Well, but everybody's got it. The difference between just and just about, I think, is reasonably easy to explain. No, the person that just about scored missed. No, that's not right. I just about scored means that you barely scored. Just about means barely. It's pretty much a like for like. Just about doesn't mean nearly. It means barely. It means you did it by the skin of your teeth. It doesn't mean that you nearly scored. It means that you did score, but you nearly didn't, is what it means. It actually means the opposite of nearly. It means you nearly didn't, but you did. Yes, Gaff, it's worth remembering that many English speakers butcher the English language, and there's another whole conversation to be had there. If you're an English speaker, are you butchering it, or are you just adapting it for your own usage? I mean, what does butchering it mean? Everybody has their own way of speaking. You know, it's arguable that Glaswegians butcher the English language. It's arguable that people from Cornwall butcher the English language. It depends what kind of English you speak. Some people would say I butcher the English language, even though I speak what's generally considered to be like standard, you know, BBC English or whatever, Queen's English. I don't think it's again, as a whole other. I'm not disagreeing with you, but it's interesting, isn't it? Because there's a whole other topic there. I really like the look of Keith Broadbent, absolutely banging them in for our reserves and under 18s. He is going to be a player, isn't he? Clearly. Oh, Paul Bacon's eligible for a professional contract. Oh, Gaff's got you there, Curly Davis. He has got you there. Could have is definitely wrong. It's always have. It's always might have, could have, should have. That's one of my I've got pet peeve about that for sure. Paul Bacon wants quite a lot of money, considering that he's not very good, doesn't he? There you go. Have some money. There you go. Have some money and get out of my office. Out of the frying pan. Frankie Boyle reckons just about equals nearly in his Nigella Lawson joke. Well, Frankie Boyle is wrong. I'll go on record right now to say that is a misuse. Me fail English? That's unpassable. Exactly. All right, enough of it. Enough of the English lesson now, because the problem is that everything is open to interpretation and debate. It also depends on where you live. You know, regional differences account for so much, and depending on where you live, everything could be completely different. Defensive midfielder, not anchorman. Defensive midfielder, defend. I think with my tweaked player instructions, we should be. I better save this actually. With my tweaked player instructions, we should be. All right, we don't want shorter. We want it on default. That's right. Default, disciplined, press. Actually, we're going to go default on pressing as well, because I don't want to get dragged too far out of position. Zonal marking, crossing. We'll just keep that on default. Doesn't really matter. In fact, maybe we'll just do drill. Oh no, we don't want it. Just default, whatever. Roaming, stick to position. We're gonna give Bartos target man. Take Molnar off playmaker because that's putting too much pressure on him. Target man supply, run onto ball. We'll see how that goes. The problem with target man supply, run onto ball is that lots of aimless balls over the top can start. So you have to be a little bit careful. So we'll just see how that goes for the beginning of this one. Play football, Mike, and this language debate will die. Exactly. Oh no, I haven't got 6 homegrown players. That's okay. Mamute can come out for Brandy. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I need to go and get some more water, and I need to go to the bathroom. So I'm going to go and do both of those things at the beginning of this game. Oh, Hazza, your little puppy is delightful. Absolutely delightful. Yeah, we're still in there. I live near Wigan, different language completely. It's not wrong. Right, okay. Didn't look at their formation. Nice. 4-4 FN2. Oh, they've got Della Verde on the left. That's bad. They've got some good players. That's why they're like 4th or 5th in the league. Luke Murphy, Ricky Wellard, Lee Barnard, Della Verde. I think Craig Curran is quite good as well, isn't he? Okay, and they've got Gavin Hoyt right back. Okay. All right, I'm gonna pop out for a minute, everybody. Show me what you can do. No one could give a single shit about my team talks. Okay, a little bit of happiness. Maybe we shouldn't be on control. Oh no, control is okay. So I can't remember where I saw the... Oh, advice. There it is. A number of players appear to be struggling to motivate themselves to play for you. Yeah. Brandy and Grabovac are struggling to blend into the squad, but that's okay because they're both on the bench, so that's not too bad. Players struggling to motivate themselves to play for me is a problem, but the way that you motivate them is win games. Which we currently are actually mostly doing. Oh no, missed tackles are bad. I'm going to the toilet. Fuck this. Okay, how many are we losing by now? Oh, still just the one. We have had a couple of shots on target, that's nice. They just scored. Oh god, we're still going. They didn't just about score. They definitely did score. I'm officially sick and tired of going a goal behind. It's become our new thing. That was close to being 2-0. Very close. Oh, great ball from Hughes. Bartman. Oh, Bartman. That's what we need. Put the ball in front of Bartman. Put the ball in front of Bartman. Very happy to see that they've scored from their only shot on target. Come on, Bartman. Great finish. We're back. Great run. Great ball from Hughes. Chased down by Hector. Out of his wheelchair for this one. Bartos into the top corner. Have some of that. Birchie. Birchie's got far bigger problems than me. That's for sure. Box it. Oh my god. Oh, so good. Oh, Ajnani's down injured. We're a man down. Get out of here. Yeah, come on, Molnar. No, come on. Yeah, nice, nice, nice. Yeah, that's fine. Well done, Hughesy. That'll do, mate. That will do. Molnar on shooting never. Still going for it. Still wants it. Oh, brilliant play. Hughes. Oh, good header away. God damn you, Wimbledon. A draw would be another good result here, I have to say. Away at AFC Wimbledon, a draw would definitely be a good result. Ajnani has taken a right pounding, as it were. He's going to come off. Well, they're just going to have to motivate themselves to play for me, aren't they? Ajnani, Grabovac is on. Got a good feeling about Grabovac. Oh my god! Just pick the ball up! Just pick it up. It's trying to kill me, this. It's actually trying to kill me. Oh, Grabovac absolutely skins Hoyt. Brilliant. Oh, Bartman. Oh, my God. Come on. Ah. Ah. Both my goalkeepers couldn't catch a fucking coronavirus. So it doesn't really matter which one of them I play. Unbelievable, man. Oh, he can catch. It turns out he can catch. Who would have thought it? He stunned us all by actually catching something competently. They're both offside. Yeah, they have to be. It's a piss take, isn't it? Because we're obviously better. We've been the better team in every single statistic. except for the one that actually means that we'll lose points. Jesus, tap dancing Christ. Oh, I really didn't expect my defenders to be this terrible. I'm really just beside myself with how shit they are. I'm just so surprised. I really didn't think that we would be this terrible at the back. I knew I didn't have the best defenders in the world. But I didn't think that they would be such a liability in every single game. Oh my God. Fucking awful. Just piss off, Ake. What's the point of you? Absolute waste of space. Might as well just have Dusty. Just play in defence on your own. God, it's so annoying. Oh, Grabovac, please. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh. Bring back the mushroom cloud formation. Good old Grabovac. Still trying to blend into the squad. That'll do it. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Why? 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 Yeah, I might need to have a drink after this. Still a draw. I mean, again, I shouldn't be so upset because a draw, if that's what we get, which we aren't going to at this rate, a draw away at AFC Wimbledon is a good result. It is a good result. I just cannot get over the complete cock-ups that lead to us not winning. No, I'm not going to sympathise with them. Sympathise with them. What are you talking about, Precy? If we win our next game, we could go top. We'd have to win 5-0, but it could happen. It's just really baffling how we can play so well at 4-0. We beat Rotherham away, 4-0 away. The team in the league above us, and then you get that dreck. I don't understand it. It's very, very confusing. The team is still trying to settle into the V because they don't have perfect familiarity with the V yet. But we don't look as potent without it, without having that player in behind my striker. We don't look nearly as potent as we did. Oh, he actually looks quite good. How many thousands of pounds does he want a week? Oh, there's no point even talking to him really. Oh yes, Woodley Sports. Oh yes, my lads are just smashing it for Woodley Sports. They played really badly. It's still won. God, maybe I'll take over at Woodley Sports. We're unbeaten in 8. I mean, I really shouldn't be annoyed. I need to reframe. I shouldn't be annoyed. We're unbeaten in 8. We're third in the league. We're only 3 points off the top of the table. I need to stop being annoyed. It's all good. It's all good. No stud from bench. Yeah, maybe go full Ozzy Ardiles and try and win 5-4 every game. Well, I mean, we might as well. Just push everybody up front because defending obviously isn't working. It's stupid. It's stupid to be annoyed. It really is. It really is stupid to be annoyed. You can all see why I'm annoyed, though, can't you? I'm not unjustifiably annoyed. Just my defence just farting our oppositions into 1-0 leads after 2 minutes because they can't defend crosses. They just aren't even paying attention, and other teams score from crosses instantly. Bartos still has 9 in 12. Just if only we could defend. It's the thing that we're missing most. I'm tempted to try Heraldez centre half at this point, because centre half has been such a problem. I think Panzer is done for. Unfortunately, I don't want to say that, but he has been so awful so far. It's hard to see how Panzer really gets back into the team. Everton's gauntlet, yeah. Oh, Dale, thanks, mate. Are most of the goals from crosses? No, most of the goals are from our goalkeepers being complete cretins and not being able to do anything right. Is the majority of the reasons why we haven't been winning recently. Actually, no. A lot of the goals that are being scored are coming through the middle. We all know that on FM12 crosses are a problem. Like crosses are really hard to defend, and you're likely to concede goals from crosses. So you have to just be like, okay, fine. In that last game, AFC Wimbledon had, I think, 3 goals disallowed for offside, but all 3 of them were just passed straight through the middle of my defence, as if my centre backs aren't even there. So, I don't want to admit defeat about Nathan Ake. I really don't. But his last 5 games, he's on a 6.2, and he has to go. He has to go. I can't keep playing him. He's just a total liability. I don't know how he's got 6.7 there. Oh, it's because his last 5 games. He is in such dreadful form. I mean, that is just appalling, and it has to stop. So I think I'm actually going to play Heraldez centre-back, even though he's not really a centre-half. I need to do something because it is just not working at all. And Robinson is one of my other worst players over this period. My forward players are doing kind of fine. It's actually Dusty and Heraldez that are my 2 best players, 2 best centre-backs, I should say, on form. What's Heraldez as a centre-back? Which one is it? It's this one, isn't it? Reports, centre, limited defender, stopper, perfect. Stopper, cover, set pieces. I also need to re-add my set pieces. Dusty, attack near post. I need that back because we missed the goals from corners. We really missed them. We haven't had any recently. So I'm not admitting complete defeat on Nathan Ake because I still think that he will come good. But he is just dog shit at the moment, so there's no way we can keep playing him. I did I'm not going back 3, that's suicide. I'm not going to sell Ake. I don't really want to admit defeat with Ake. I think he is going to be good. I think he just needs to individual training focus, defending. Just general defending would be good. Intense. Let's get him on heavy. Train. I think he's going to be a great player. I really do. I actually think he'll develop into... Look, he has the potential to become a leading League One defender. I might have to bring Saul back as well because he can play centre-half. He's actually a 4-star centre-half, Saul. So we're going to bring Saul in. I'm going to try Saul. Oh, you know what? We're going to keep this for the time being. The other problem is that Ake is a homegrown player. And I can't not have homegrown players in the squad. I've got a real problem with this homegrown player rule. I seriously hate it. It's a real issue. Ake will be good. CM Tid I agree with. Ake Bill Hupler is just in the chat. Just play him and Cedric on their own at the back with no support. A cappella. Very nice. Yeah, I think Saul could be the answer. He's been in the reserves for a bit. He's been a bit out of favour. I had him pegged as a midfielder, but actually looking at him as a centre back, he's actually I didn't realise he's a 4-star centre half. Who else is hiding in my reserves? Well, I guess there's still Headchick as well. But he's all potential. Look at Saul. What am I doing? Saul is my best centre back. What am I doing? And Viktorski, definitely not. No. Okay. Yeah, Bill Hupler needs his own emote to be deployed whenever a pun comes out. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, we need a pun emote when I actually get to 35 subscriber points. Yeah, we just need to get you to about 500 subscribers. That's the problem. I need far more subscribers in order to get the emotes. I can't do them without the subscriber points. Let's have a quick check-in with the old Jelliphone. Thank you to whoever's just followed me on YouTube. I'm not actually doing a lot on YouTube, so there's not a great deal of point following me, but thanks anyway. Okay, good. Nothing in the email, just what I like to see. Oh, Artful Gabby's followed me on Instagram. Isn't that nice? All right. Her stream was good fun yesterday. Yeah, I thought it was quite good fun. It's good that because she's obviously got a little core of people, same as us. You know, she's got a core of people that are obviously there. They watch most of her streams, and they obviously all hang out together on Twitch, and they play games together too. Because the first time I don't know how I found her. I just follow a bunch of. Occasionally I go on. It's probably that occasionally I go on Twitter and I just search for. Oh, it was from 24-hour streaming. That was it. I searched on the hashtag 24-hour stream when I was doing mine to try to find other people that had done them, to follow them because I didn't really know what I was doing. And yeah, it would have been through that. So I followed a bunch of people. I follow loads of people on Twitch. Far too many to keep up with. Some of whom are big streamers who get like 1,000 views. Or more per stream, and some people that only get like 2 or 3, and she is just one of the smaller ones. But yeah, it was quite entertaining yesterday. That game was quite good. Hopefully she's playing that again today, because I actually sat and watched that for quite a while. I thought the game looked quite interesting. I've wishlisted it for when it's not 45 quid. So yeah, her stream was good fun. Yeah. Right, so the important things are morale of the squad is still generally good or above. There's a few that are just fair. Ryan Williams is fairly poor, but I mean he's coming onto the bench pretty much forever now because I can't not have him because I need my homegrown quota to be up. In fact, he's going to play this one because Hughes isn't really fit. Neither is Molnar, but that's okay because Drobnak can come in. Lee Bowyer can go into advanced playmaker. That's fine. In fact, I might swap. Lee Bowyer is more of a box-to-box midfielder, so he can swap with Snyder. Snyder hasn't really set the world alight either. We're going to start with Dusty and Heraldez at centre-half, but and I have to keep Robinson on the bench because he's a homegrown player, which is fucking annoying. The homegrown thing is so irritating, I can't even tell you. I wish that I had realised pre-season. I'm going to try Jukes again, though actually he will be homegrown as well. He's actually not a homegrown player, Adam Jukes. That's pretty annoying. But I'm going to try him again because I think the child is also getting a little bit overrun. His tackling is down to 8. His tackling is not improving. Otherwise, I kind of feel like Grabovac did well in the last game, so I kind of feel like starting him ahead of Ajnani, even though I obviously really like Ajnani. I might put Ake. Oh no, we'll just leave Ake out. No, you know what? I'll put Ake on the bench because even though he's been playing terribly recently, he can play in a number of positions, so his versatility is quite useful. And I'll bring Saul into the bench for Molnar. Melvin Vanarama would be his level. Oh, dearie me. Ruff Cooper, how's it going, mate? Oh, CM Tid, you're very kind. You know what baffles me about Twitch? Some people do nothing on their stream, have like 90 viewers, and you're here working day. Yeah, thank you. Oh, Bruff Cooper, thank you for the resub. Good, man. Thank you, you absolute legend. Thank you, mate. I might go for the literal child drill. Yeah, go for it, mate. Okay, Hazard, cheers, mate. Thanks for coming. I know it's super early in the morning for you over there, so thank you for coming on for a short period. Maybe we'll see you next time. Are you streaming later? Let us know if you're streaming later, because I'd quite like to come and watch you later if you're streaming. But yeah, I found a stream the other day where the guy wasn't even online. The guy that was the streamer was offline and was just playing a video that was just on loop, and the chat was going mental. The thing had, you know, he had like 1,000 viewers or something. The chat was going crazy. He wasn't even online. But I mean, if the thing is, if you come to Twitch with a built-in audience, which I sort of have with you guys, because you wouldn't, if I didn't have you guys, I'd have nobody to watch me either. I would just, you know. So, oh god, they're playing this horrible formation that I hate, and they have Gary McSheffrey. This is going to be a problem. I'm not looking forward to this game in the slightest. You know what? I know it might be playing into their hands a little bit, but I'm going for flying W. We're at home. We're moving on up. Haven't got an attacking midfielder. Forget that. Cancel all of that. Cancel everything I said. What happened? I didn't get to do my team talk. Must have pressed spacebar too many times. Oh well. Hopefully the silent treatment will inspire them. Great ball, Snyder. Oh, Grabovac. Great ball from Snyder. Yeah, well, I think FM12 is too niche, definitely, for me to grow the channel. That's why I've been talking about doing FM20. I'm not going to stop doing this. But I think that was why I was talking about whether I should get FM20 or whether I should wait for FM2021. Because when this is over, for however it ends, whether it's me getting sacked or it's us making it all the way. Oh, it has a streaming tonight. Good, man. Okay, I'll try and tune in if it's not too late for me. Oh, deflected. Good save, Buick. About time. Everybody follow the Real Hazard if you haven't already. So yeah, Bill Hupler, part of it. Oh, I think have I just made myself bleed there? Oh, I might have done. That hurts. Yeah, if I was playing FM20, I think it would be a little bit different, because people are looking. They're not looking for FM12, and it doesn't appear on the Twitch. Like if you're just looking for a stream to watch on Twitch, you know, the main things that you want to be playing are the things that come up on the home list. So, Luboya's missed the tackle. A missed tackle normally means 1-0. Yeah, exactly. CM Tid is right. It has its own main category on Twitch. So if you're playing one of those games that are in the main category, you're much more likely to get followed and to get viewed, and also you're more likely to get raided. People are more likely to raid you if you're playing a game that you know that they know that their followers are likely to want to see. So I think, oh my good God, I think playing FM12 is a bit of a problem in that regard. I think FM12 is a little bit of a problem in that, because no one's looking for FM12, so no one's going to just randomly, very few people will randomly find the stream. And you notice the people that have come online that they've just randomly found the stream, a couple of people have said, I was looking for people who were playing older versions of FM, and I found you. A couple of people have said that in the chat, I've noticed. So yeah, it's quite a niche audience. So for future streams, or for future projects on Twitch, I'll be playing. I probably am going to step up to the newer version of Football Manager, if it's whether it's FM20 or 21. Oh, that's going to go in. Ryan Williams, deflected free kick. Ryan Williams at the back post. Oh God, we've gone 1-0 up for the first time in I can't remember how long. Thank goodness for that. RVX, the thing is that I could just label the stream FM20, and that has occurred to me. But I don't want to lie. Like, there's no point, is there, really? I don't want... Because then people will just come and be like, you're not playing FM20, and they just leave immediately. I mean, some people might stay, but I don't really want to do that. I'd rather just play what I'm playing, you know? It's not that much of a problem for me. It really isn't. I'm happy. I'm not ready for the stream to go big, to become big anyway. You know, if I suddenly... I don't know what might happen, but like if something happened overnight, oh, Grabovac, oh, he's in the back post, Grabovac, come on, get in there. I wouldn't be ready for Dr. Benji levels of interaction on Twitch at the moment anyway. You know, the subscribers and the associated, you know, financial benefits and everything would be most welcome, obviously. But in terms of like managing a stream with that many people, I'm not ready for that. Like I don't have the experience. So I'm quite happy just doing it like this at the moment, and I think this is a good FM project for me to get my eye in, get back into playing FM, get used to the presenting, get used to being in this boiling hot room, and so on and so on. And then I think we'll then try and, after this one is finished, I think that's a good time for me to then go, okay, let's try and grow the channel. So I know what you're saying, and you're not wrong. But yeah. Yeah, CMT, the Atherstone Colliery FC idea for FM20, exactly. I like that idea too. I mean, I kind of want to stay with AFC Rushden, but it would be nice to try, you know, play with someone different for a bit, wouldn't it? Oh, Bartos, good save. Bielkowski, he's a Southampton youth product, isn't he? We should raid FM20 peeps more. Yeah, at the end of this stream, we will raid an FM20 guy, because the thing is, I like to raid smaller people that have got even fewer views than me to give them a boost. You know, I want to support other streamers, especially people who are starting out like I am. I've been very lucky to have all of you guys to come and watch, so I like to support smaller streamers. Raiding bigger streamers, you know, oh no, good save. Oh my god, look at that catastrophe at the back. We were so lucky that was given offside, because that was nearly one of the most comical own goals we've seen. Jesus. Got to say though, so far, famous last words. Oh, here we go. I'm just not going to say what I was going to say. Oh. So far, Dusty and Giraldez at centre-back haven't been dreadful, have they? Haven't been dreadful. Haven't been brilliant. Haven't been dreadful. It's better. They've got 6.9s, which is better than 5.9, which is what we've become accustomed to. Great ball, Snyder. Bartos round the corner. Oh, Bartman hit the target. Okay, Snyder's tired. He'll have to come off. I'm going to quickly check in with the chat. Yeah, according to Twitch, there are 2,800 people watching FM20 streamers, and about half of them will be Dr. Benji, because he's really good and he's really popular, and with good reason. You know, he's really brilliant at this, and has got a really good audience. Can you show the live league table in the bottom left of your screen? I can do. Why? I don't really want to. Can I? Do I have to? I'd rather not. It takes up. I'm already taking up quite a lot of my screen, and at this point of the season, the live league table isn't really that important, because this is only like game 12. If you want to see it, we'll quickly look at it. Ah, if only I could. Oh, we're top. Actually, yeah. You know, now that we're top, I will leave it on. I wish I could move it. That would be good. There we go. Can I make it a bit narrower? No. Okay, you know what? It's actually fine down there. You're right, Mabbott. Oh, Dusty, please finish. Oh, go away, all of you in there. I was going to make some subs, wasn't I? Did I actually not bother? Okay, Dusty and Giraldez are doing well. Dusty and Giraldez are doing well. Ake's doing well. Jukes is doing fine. I might just bring Ake on for Jukes. I need to rebuild Nathan Ake's shattered confidence. And Saul, is he match fit? Oh, he is 100% match fit. That's good. Okay, well, we'll leave that. That's fine. Right, so anyway, sorry. Yeah, so Mabbott, sorry, I didn't mean to be dismissive of your league table idea. I just like my on-screen view to be the way it was, but actually you're totally right. I don't know why I was arguing. Oh, that's a good little flick on. Oh, unlucky. I prefer Happy Mike to Grumpy Mike. Yeah, sorry, I've been a bit grumpy today. Supporting the small streamers. Yeah, she was stoked last night, even if we really did raid the chat. Yeah, I think when we do raid other people, we need to probably in the chat be a bit, not, I was going to say a bit less overbearing. It's not really what I mean. But I mean, like, you know, going in and just making loads of FM12 and Diamond Geezer's references. She just doesn't know what we're talking about. And it's not really fair, you know. But it was still good fun. I mean, she took it all in stride, so it's all good. Yeah, Dr. Benjon, 1147 viewers at the moment. Yeah, he's super popular. He's also been streaming for years and working really hard and grinding. He does really good YouTube videos. You know, he's done... Yeah. But yeah, Dusty, exactly. Well, Dusty on a 7.1. Can you believe it? Get in there, Dusty. Oh, Dusty so nearly scored. Port Vale have just snuck ahead of us. Sods. But yeah, you guys, you know what I mean. You're all really great guys in the chat. You don't need me to tell you. Oh, so unlucky. But yeah, yesterday was good. I mean, we had a chat with her. There was the thing is that she wants to interact with the chat, and if we're all talking about Diamond Geezers and FM12 and my stream, she doesn't know what we're talking about. But you know, she took it all in really good stride, I thought, and she's a good presenter. She was saying yesterday, she said something like, you know, I feel the pressure now that I need to present. And, you know, that's, obviously we're not trying to put pressure on her, but it's cool that she gets some more viewers that she doesn't know, because it's good practice, you know. It's good practice to present. I'm sure everybody that's streaming on Twitch, everybody's always trying to improve all the time. And, you know, raiding a small channel and giving them some people who are like, okay, we're here to watch you, what have you got? You know, there is a little bit of pressure associated with that, but I think if you're trying to become a streamer, you want that pressure. You know, you must want that. So, yeah, I think it's good. But yeah, at the end of this one, we'll raid an FM12 stream. Goal difference, conceding that goal. Yeah, it might be goal difference, but I think it's probably more that Port Vale weren't winning and now they are. I think it's more likely to be that. Because Port Vale were like 5 goals or something ahead of us. Oh, actually, no, you're right. No, sorry, I forgot that you can see the league table with the goal difference on it. Yeah, you're completely right. It must have been goal difference. Go away. Oh, Dusty just lets it bounce off his back. Perfect. Like water off a gigantic mammoth man's back. Grabovac has done well. Oh my goodness, Bartos. Denied by a flying save. Portrait of a stud. Yeah, the debate, the stud, a retrospective hosted by some other streamer. Yeah, not me. Someone else can do that. One of you should do it. A good win, boys. Well done. That is a good win over Coventry. A good Coventry City side. We largely outplayed them, I would say. And we're joint top, you know. We're joint top for everything I'm complaining about. Behind the medallion. Yeah. Yeah, Dusty, I saw that tackle from Dusty, just absolutely destroyed that guy. That's what I like to see. A little bit of commitment. I honestly wouldn't mind somebody getting a red card for a wild tackle at the moment. I would actually welcome the wild tackle. Jukes didn't play very well. We're really having a hard time. So I thought, I mean, we'll play Saul and Dusty as our centre halves. How tall is Saul? Better tall Saul. Oh, he's only 5'11". Okay. This is likely to be our defence for a while. Venema, Dusty, Sinaskis, and Ake. Strong chance. The last lap dance. Oh my god, I love it. It's really tight at the top. It really is. Yeah, you're right. It really, really is. Mamute has improved. Is still improving. He's getting loads of glowing reviews from the stud. He's obviously become his new drinking buddy. Backroom advice meeting with Precy. Loves it, doesn't he? Start training. Yeah. Right, good. Okay, feel a little bit better about that. Good result. Now we've got Yeovil at home and then Carlisle at home. Wow, the home games coming thick and fast. If we can come through these two games with 2 more wins, that would be good. And then Accrington were down the bottom of the table, weren't they? Yeah, Yeovil, Carlisle are 7th. But it is tight at the top. Port Vale and us and Port Vale joint top on 26. Plymouth on 25. Shrewsbury 23. AFC Wimbledon 22. Aldershot and Carlisle and Doncaster all on 21. Yeah, still anybody's league, isn't it? What's Saul like in the air? Good question. Heading 10, jumping 12, strength 12. Okay, he's okay in the air. Heading 13, strength 12, jumping 16, Dusty, and 6'4". He is the man. "20 handling." Yeah, thrusting 20. Yes, exactly. Responsibility 2. I think probably shooting or finishing 19. Where did Dusty come from? I thought it was a nickname. It is a nickname. His name is Gail Venner. But when we were playing guard duty on the 24-hour stream, no, is he a decent coach? Not really. I wouldn't have signed him if it hadn't been him. We were playing guard duty, and there was a character in it who was a great big like stone golem type character. He's just a gigantic character in the game who comes and picks you up by the scruff of your neck and throws you out of the castle with one arm. And his name was Dusty, so it just kind of stuck. So Rodrigo Astudillo. So he's got a lot of good knowledge of South America, but I mean he's an okay coach, but he's not that good. I wouldn't have signed him if it hadn't been him. Finishing 20, there we go, exactly. So yeah, Dusty is a nickname. It kind of stuck. And I know I said I wasn't going to actually type in the players' nicknames in this, but I kept forgetting to call him Dusty. So I eventually was like, I need to start actually remembering to call him Dusty because it's such a great nickname. So I just called him it in the end. I might start using the nicknames function in some cases. It depends. Like in the case of like Astudillo, I don't want to call him the stud as a nickname because I like to see Astudillo on the score sheet because Astudillo is a cool name. And it's cool to see his actual name on the score sheet. But, yeah. Positioning 69, yeah. Positioning 69. Preferred formation 1-1-1-1-1-1-1-1-1-1 Jaeger bombs. Just all in a row. Yes. Oh no. Oh, it's only 2 weeks. That's okay. Good. Assistant manager pleased with Sineska's progress. That's good news because he's about to start against Yeovil. Oh, Yeovil are 20th in the table. That's good to know. That is good news. Right, we've got a little bit of jiggling around to do. Where is Heraldez? So Heraldez in for Ake. So we've got both Akes. I don't think we need both Akes on the bench. Let's see. Who's unfit? Snyder, that's okay. Because Hughes is back. I thought Williams played well in the last game, so I'm actually going to play Will Hughes in this one. Natural fitness, stamina, 9. Not brilliant for the box-to-box. I do kind of... I don't really want Luboja. Luboja feels a bit wasted as the box-to-box. I don't think box-to-box midfielder is really doing anything for us, I have to say. Actually, Luboja could do with the rest as well. Molnar is back. Okay. There we go. That seals it. Hughes, Luboja, Drobnak. Don't need both Akes on the bench, but if I'm going to take one of them off, I do need another homegrown player on the bench. I think it's probably going to be... I should take Snyder out. Let's try Renato Santos on the bench instead of Snyder. And, oh, that Nicky Braun, he can come in for Cedric. Okay, oh no, he's not homegrown. Oh, I hate this homegrown rule so much. Okay, Digby. Digby can go on the bench. See you, D-Mac. Can I, Starbury, can I see his cup goal at the end of the stream? You mean the one from the lob from the cup final, you mean? If you mean the lob from the cup final, yes. I did say that whenever anyone requests that, we will go and watch it. So, yes, the homegrown rule is giving me a headache. Yes, it is. He doesn't look like he should be such a great centre-back, but hey, he's in. I didn't know you could change your username. I'm actually not sure that you can. You might have to create a new account. Oh, we've got our third kit on. Lads, I don't think we've ever played in this kit before. I'm pretty sure this is the debut of our red and black third kit. Look at that. I'm pretty sure I've never seen that before in all the years that we've been here. We've been just home and away all the way. This is exciting. Actually, you know what? I'm going to start like this. We probably should be playing the more aggressive formation, but I want to just see how we get on from the start, because we've got the players on the pitch. We've got Molnar on, so we can always switch it. And we're at home. Yeah, it must just be because Yeovil's home and away kits both clash. Yes, look at that. A red and black attack. Oh, the child has skinned somebody early doors. Unlucky. I don't really like having the live league table. I prefer for it to be a surprise. At the end of the game, you can go, oh, we're top! You know, rather than just constantly looking at the league table. It doesn't do anything for my anxiety. Oh, Molnar's lost it. Go on, Williams. Go on. Yeah, well done, Ryan Williams. Crosses to no one. Did well, though. Unlucky. This is a solid start. God, it's so weird to see us playing red and black. I love it. Oh, Molnar. Oh, Molnar, what a goal! Golnar. Molnar finally gets a shot from the edge of the box on target. Absolute ripper from Molnar. What a great start. And we're top of the league. What a goal from Molnar. The Yeovil defence, just cavernous. Oh, they just completely opened wide up. Look at that, Molnar. Terrible goalkeeping. Yep, the gavel. Oh, Bartman in. There's Dusty. Oh, blocked on the line. Hit that again, Dusty. He has. It's gone in from the edge of the box. Oh, Dusty on his left foot. Have some of that, Yeovil. I love to see that. Centre-back scoring with actual shots. Dusty, absolutely love that. Drobnak does well to turn. Dusty was already going back towards his own goal. Takes a nice big deflection. It's in. Absolute size of him. He's such a unit. Even topper of the league, exactly. Oh, Ryan Williams just skinning that fullback. Well, Yeovil are down the bottom of the league, so yeah, this is going to form so far. This is the way this probably should be going in the form guide. I think most people would have had AFC Ruston and Diamonds on their coupon. Oh, that could have gone anywhere. Well done, Sinaskis. Well, we needed a hero. We needed to call Saul, and we did. Oh, grab him. Oh, deflected. That'll do. Oh, this is good. That's a nice feeling. Just washing over me. Yeah, smiles back on my face. Oh, Dusty! Oh, no! Dusty nearly got his second of the game. I can't believe it took me that long to realise that we were really missing those goals from near post corners, because those near post goals have won us quite a few games, and we completely sacrificed them. You know, it's probably part of the reason, actually, why Nathan Ake's ratings were so low, because he's probably losing. I had him on near post corners because he seemed to be winning a lot in the air defensively, so he seemed like a good choice. Oh no, go away. Well done, Saul. But I think probably... Oh, Bartos. Look at what a turn from the Bartman. Oh, Bartman all the way. Oh, what a save from Dunn. What a run from Bartos. Messi-esque. Oh, yeah, I know, my golly gosh. Incredible. This should be our first strip. Yeah, it's brilliant, isn't it? I might change it for next season to our away kit instead of the yellow. Oh, that's a great ball as well. Oh, he was offside. Shame. Port Vale are in the lead. Still behind us, though. Come on, we could do with extending this. We're playing really well. We've had the clear-cut chances. Hit that, Molnar. Oh, he's tried to play it through. Oh, it's deflected. Oh, unlucky. There's loads more goals in this game for us. Loads more. Keep it up. Keep going. We're flat track, bullies. Yeah, nice try. Nice try, Stephen. I see what you've tried to do. Yeah, I could change this to our just straight up away kit for next season, because it is pretty cool, isn't it? Oh, go away. Great save, Buick. Yes, everybody's finally playing football like footballers again, rather than like old grannies. Yeah, I'd be delighted with a clean sheet. It's been so long. It's been 79 years. Go on, Bartman. I'll never not love Bartman. Even if he stops scoring and it, you know, all dries up. It's like the stud to me, in a way. In the sense that he'll always have a place, you know, buried deep within my chest. Oh, Williams, Grabovac. Oh, that's got to be a foul, ref. Come on, referee. Yeah, red and black. Yeah, I see what you mean. Can you read? Is everybody like struggling with the commentary? I mean, I don't even look at the commentary. I'm busy looking at the actual game. But if anybody's in the chat is colourblind, genuinely, because I know plenty of people are, and you're struggling, let me know. I think we had a conversation about colourblindness on one of the previous streams. I'm sure somebody in the chat is. Anyway, again, I'm not trying to single anybody out. Obviously, you'll get no jokes about being colourblind from me. That would be horrendous. But yeah, somebody was, or maybe it was on Twitter. Somebody I was talking to was talking to me about colourblindness in Champ Manager, and how they struggle to see the attributes of players sometimes because of the colours. Oh, good tackle on Bartos. Dusty, yes. Well, this has been an incredibly competent defensive display so far. Sinaskis has been everywhere, which isn't really what I want, but I mean, it's better than being completely nowhere, which has happened a lot. Oh, Xander and Lyle, there we go, Xander and Lyle. Yeah. Are you guys? How are you guys doing with the colours of the chat? Not the chat, you know, the commentary. Oh, Grabovac! Oh, Grabovac! Oh, how has he missed that? Grabovac has basically just missed an open goal. That might necessitate a change. Yeah, it's not been a great game for Bartos. We'll give Brandy another go. Molnar's playing well, but is only at 67%. We're going to gamble on Digby. In fact, you know what? We'll let Hughes romp forward a little bit more. Maybe we'll just keep that for now. That'll be okay for the time being. What if we want the special joke treatment? Oh, Dusty scored again. Dusty gets his second of the game. Dusty's on a hat-trick. The near post corners, we've missed them. I can't believe I let that go for so long. That's my fault. I've made a mistake there by just sacrificing them. Or rather, not sacrificing them, but just expecting anyone who I put on the near post to just score. The killer is blue on red text. I wouldn't do that, because that would be hard for me to read, and I'm not colourblind. So how is the red on black? This one isn't too bad. It's not too bad to read. Okay. Yeah, that was a worse miss than De Jong's, I think, because De Jong was at least further away from goal. Grabovac was just standing right next to goal and still managed to miss. Going to give Renato Santos a go. Actually, no, I'm going to put him on for Williams. We're going to go asymmetrical for the last couple of minutes. So avert your eyes. If this isn't your bag, avert your eyes. Okay, yeah, red and black is fine. The kit is also cool with the checks, if I do say so myself. I mean, I designed it, so obviously I think that. Oh, Buick! Catch the ball! So basic. I mean, it's a good thing it doesn't matter, but Jesus Christ. So many goalkeeping mistakes. It was no problem for mate Buick to just punch it down to Ayling. Donkey. I'm fed up with conceding and my goalkeepers being entirely at fault. Either one of them, whichever one goes in, they're both just accidents waiting to happen. I'm not going to tell him. It was a point blank save. Okay, fair enough, Bale. It was point blank. You're right. Oh, we're second. That goal's punted us down to second. Oh well. Why do lights have to be red for off and green for on? Is that because is green difficult to detect? I don't really know. We'll have to. I just think you should be able to change the colours, shouldn't you? But I guess they just put a green light in there. But no, the thing changes colour, right? The thing flashes from red to green depending on what state it's in. Oh, another 3-0 win for Woodley Sports. Oh, somebody called Sean White this time. But who's getting the assists? Oh, not Brahim Tran. Not Gary Fitzgerald. Not Siminak. Oh, no, basically nobody played well, but they still won. They still won. That's the important thing. God, I'm starving. I might need to go and get a snack. Cheers, Bill. Yeah, it's been a U-shaped odyssey. Thanks, mate. See you tomorrow morning for your quiz. Oh yeah, so Clay Play, what's the status of the quiz right now? Who's in on the quiz, says Xander. Well, Clay Play will need to update you because I've lost track of who said they were in. It was definitely me, Clay Play, Martin, and I think Chris Donahue, I think. Yeah, just in a meeting at the moment. Okay, we'll wait till Clay Play's out of his meeting. This is the 4th tier, though, a club that just went professional. Yeah, Bale, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, oh, and all is well. Sorry. Yeah, I didn't mean to be grumpy. I just hate conceding. Is all it is. Hate it. I might need to go and grab a little snack. Yeah, we beat Coventry City. I think it was 2-1, wasn't it, against Coventry? And then we just beat Yeovil 3-1. Bale, are you a goalkeeper? Are you a goalkeeper at the weekends? You know, the reason I'm so hot is because I'm basically wearing a hat on my head. I've basically got a hat on. All this hair is so thick. Yeah, in my eyes, we're a Champions League side already. Our first European game is going to be, it's going to taste so sweet, isn't it? It's going to be beautiful. Might go make myself a bev. Thinking about it. I am a bit hangry. I did eat right before I came on the stream as well. So yeah, sorry, I've been a bit grumpy today. I was really chipper when we actually started the stream. I was really upbeat, looking forward to it, positive, and then just, you know, various defensive and goalkeeping mistakes. There's only so much you can take. Let's have a quick look here. What have we got? We'll see who's online. We'll try and decide who to raid. So yeah, there's a few we can look at. Yeah, FMCM will do that to you. It's true. So we've got a few online. I mean, there's this game called Valorant, which I think is just a first person. I think it's similar to Fortnite. I don't actually know, but you know, there's somebody playing Valorant right now who's got 60,000 viewers, and then somebody else I can see. These aren't people I follow, by the way. It's just got its list of like popular channels. Somebody who's just on Just Chatting has got 23,000 viewers. So yeah, I mean, it's what people watch is obviously dependent on. It's part of it's a community similar to what we've got here, but I think a community builds, and different people have different, you know, people that situations they want to be in. You know, they've got different streamers they want to watch. The people that tune into the chat, they want to hang out and talk to the people in the chat like we do here. There's a lot of reasons why people join different channels, and I'm definitely not jealous of somebody who's got 60,000 viewers. I'm only jealous of the amount of money they must make. That's it. But that's it. Actually having the pressure of broadcasting to 60,000 people would be too much, I think. Be too much for me. I'm sorry about my hair, by the way. It's just... I really need to get my hair cut. So somebody I follow called Audi Great, who I follow, but I'm not sure I've ever watched. I'm not sure if I've watched the stream before. I'm going to have a quick check. Is playing a game called Apex Legends at the moment. Yeah, 60,000 viewers equals MikePaulTV.com. Yeah. Have I ever watched Audi Great before? Let's have a quick look. The other thing is that when somebody follows me, I generally try to remember to follow them straight back. So a lot of my follows are just people that have followed me randomly. So sometimes I don't even know who they are. No, I don't think I've ever watched Audi Great before. So at the moment we've got 2 people online that I follow who are playing FM20. One is managing Leicester and one is managing Sunderland. They both have about the same number of viewers as us. So we will just decide at the end of the stream which one of them we raid. We'll just probably decide on which team they are, Sunderland or Leicester. Based on the Sunderland documentary, I'll probably choose the person that's playing as Sunderland, which is Phil FM. But he is going for Champions League knockouts, whereas the guy who's playing as Leicester is just pushing for Europe, so he's a little bit more of an underdog. But the Audi great who's playing Apex Legends only has 2 viewers. So the question is, do we support the person with the fewest viewers, or do we support the FM streamer that's going Sunderland? I think Sunderland would be my choice. Because Apex Legends is just it's a first-person run around with a gun and try and shoot people all afternoon game, which I don't know about the rest of you. Some of you might really like that. I find those games to be a little bit tedious to watch, because it's like I'm trying to think of something to. It's very repetitive, isn't it? I mean, it's kind of like watching the cricket. Actually, you know, it's kind of like watching the cricket. I think in its own way, because you get long periods where nothing that exciting happens. It's just people running around shooting, people running around dying. I feel this way about playing them as well. Oh no, Snyder's injured. 5 to 6 weeks, Snyder. God damn it. Yeah, so but occasionally something amazing happens. You're like, whoa! Or somebody gets a really amazing headshot, or throws a. I don't know whether I remember on Halo the sticky grenades, like getting somebody that jumps past you, just launch a sticky grenade and it just like catches them on the way past and then they explode. Stuff like that is amazing, but it's few and far between. Most of it is just, it feels like grinding. A lot of those first person, so that's why I don't either play or watch them. But I don't know. Let me know what you think. I think we'll probably go FM20. We'll probably go Phil FM's FM20 stream. He's playing a Sunderland, going for Champions League knockout round. I'm trying to fire up his stream, but I can't. It's being too slow. Oh, he's actually already had a raid today, Phil FM. He's just been raided by someone else, so maybe we'll raid the other guy at the end. Oh yeah, I've watched this guy a little bit. If you want anger from playing FM, you should watch this guy, Ticker147. I tuned into his channel a little while ago. He's really good. I mean, I like that he's playing as Leicester, which is a little bit different. He got really annoyed. He got really, really angry. Oh, I just happened to tune in just as he was like, "Rah!" So that was funny. He really loves it. He takes it very seriously, and I know I do as well. Like we all do, don't we? You can't help but get like sucked into FM and Champ Manager. You can't help it. You just care so much about these teams that you put together. Yeah, while this is processing, I'm going to go and get myself a bev. I really want one, so I'll be back in just a minute. time. Okay. Sorry, lads. Needed a bev. Needed a bev big time. Okay, we're back in. Yeah. Alrighty. Couple of more games to play today. I'm gutted to be out of the cups. But you know, we got done in both of them. Yeah, Stephen, I'll be streaming tomorrow. We're gonna go, because I didn't stream on Monday. I'm gonna go pretty much every day this week. It'll only be Sunday that I won't do. I need to take Sunday. I just cannot get my hair to be comfortable on my head. It's just constantly annoying me. Yeah, Stephen will be in tomorrow. Sorry, Stephen will be here tomorrow, same time. See you then. Oh God, that's such nice rum. Love it. Okay. Oh goodness me. Here we go. Let's do it. All right, we've got Carlisle. Okay, so Carlisle are up the top with us. Let's have a quick look at the old table. Quick look at the league table. Okay. I take it back. Carlisle have plummeted. I mean, they're still only 3 points off the playoffs, but Carlisle are down to 14th. The table is so close, isn't it? So tight. Yep, see you, Stephen. Cheers, mate. Okay, I thought we did well last time. We'll put Ricky back in. Lee Bowyer comes back in for Drobnak. Who have we got next? Oh, I've got Accrington. Okay, Accrington I think are bottom. Yeah, Accrington are the worst. So that's okay. We can play a good team, like a good team. We can play like a first team today. I find it hard to ignore the fact that Mamute is constantly getting good reviews, but I'm going to take Renato Santos off the bench for Brandy. Drobnak can come back onto the bench for Digby. That's still got 6 homegrown. Grabovac, I think it's probably time for him to have a rest after that just horrendous miss in that last game. That seems like a good team. Let's do it. Xander, thanks for asking. It's called Negrita. It's I've only ever seen it in Spain, probably because the branding would raise eyebrows in other countries. Not that it should, but it's interesting cultural differences. I don't know if maybe it has a different name. Oh no, what formation are they playing? Oh no, they've gone like for like with us. Okay, well we'll see if we can draw them out. Impress me. Cautiously, I have faith in you. See if caution makes a difference. Oh, a few of them are still happy. Okay, right, here we go. Yeah, yeah, exactly. In the deep south of the US. Yeah, the branding is definitely it isn't questionable at all. It's just that I think in the UK or the US, certain parts of the US, I think it would be, people would be like, oh my god, racism. But in Hispanic and Latin countries, not so much. Williams just dances his way to the byline. Oh, Molnar! What a hit from Molnar! In off the far post. What a strike. My God. It was past the goalkeeper before he'd even opened up his eyes from his most recent blink. His eyes were still closed from the blink. Jesus Christ, what a hit. Let's have another look at that. Molnar first time, top corner, in off the post. What a hit from Molnar. Jesus Lord. That is a hit and a half. That is for sure. What a strike, Molnar. Great start. Oh, so nice to go 1-0 up. I think one part of my frustration earlier is not only going 1-0 down a lot, it's that I became so accustomed to us going 1-0 up. You know, we so often take the lead. Yeah, we're back. We've scored. Oh, Liboya. Oh, just over the bar. What a hit. Yeah, Gavel. Exactly. It stayed here. Exactly. He almost hit it too well. Now he's injured. Him and Dusty are both a little bit hurt, but they're okay. Oh, God, I can't believe how much more solid my defence has been since I made that change. Dusty and Saul. Go on, Ashnani. Go on, Mo. Come wide, Molnar. Oh, no, ignore me. Ignore me. Just go for goal. Just go for goal. You know what you're doing. Ooh. 3 points clear at the top of the table as it stands. Hughes is in. Great challenge, Bartos. Mol, come on, ref. Get your cards out, ref. What is this? Yeah, my defenders are on, you know, average scores because Carlisle haven't really attacked so far. So it's not too much of a problem. You know, if we concede 0 goals, my defenders can get 5s every game for all I care. Okay. I'm going to say, please keep it up. Yes, come on. Go on, Ryan. Get to the byline. Oh, he's dug one out. Oh, Ajnani's got in front of the goalkeeper. Ajnani returns to the team, gets in front of the keeper. Unlucky Thorbjornsson. Unlucky. He commits a Mate Buick-style error. When Williams put this cross in, I really didn't think it was... I didn't think anyone was getting that ahead of the keeper. But Ajnani literally does just that. Jumps ahead of the goalkeeper. Have some of that. We've come a long way from Renfrew and original Molnar. Yeah, we sure have. I mean, original Molnar will always have another. He's another one. He'll always have a place in my heart, even though he was a contract rebel in the end, which was upsetting. Oh, that's bad. This is poor. Okay, that's okay. Oh dear. Oh, Seneskis. Good header away. Oh, that's bad. Oh, Buick actually made a save. Good defending. Just about scrambled away. Yep, like a salmon. Great header away. Much better. Much better. I don't want this here anymore. I don't like having a constant view of the league table, personally. Oh, Dusty, get in there! Oh, Dusty is in there! Dusty makes it 3. Lovely. We know we're top. Don't need to keep looking at the... I just find it distracting. I can't stop looking at it, and I don't want to. His ankles are made of biscuits. Yeah, yeah, it's not wrong. Chaos in there. Keeper does brilliantly again. Dusty, easy, simplest finish for Dusty. Lovely. Okay, and changes are afoot. Mamute's on. Give him a little run. Molnar's going to come off. Can Williams play centre mid? Oh, Ajnani can, can't he? Right, so Brandy's going to come on for Molnar. Ajnani's going to go into centre mid. There we go. Go Brandy right. Give him a run. And I'm going to give Ake a go as well. I'm going to put him on for Dusty because Dusty got... we'll swap him with Sol though. Yeah, okay. We'll do that. Because Dusty, even though he just scored, he did take a knock earlier in the game. And he is down on 77. I mean, he was... There are players in worse nick than him, but... I mean, he's emerging as one of our best defenders. At least he scores the goals at the other end. I mean, at least there's that. Oof. We still miss too many headers for my liking. But we have one more in this game. 65% or 62% of our headers now. But, you know, on one of the games where we weren't playing very well... Oh, my God. Ake. Just totally skinned. Just a simple ball over the top and he just watches it sail past him. I mean, we're 3-0 up, which is why I've put him on, but... Such basic defending that. I mean, okay, you might get beaten by a ball over the top, but at least turn and run after it, you know? Like, react. Oh, Mamute nearly in. Get that. Oh, he's done well there. He's done well there, Ake. This is the thing about him. Like, the reason I left him in for so long was because a lot of what I saw in game didn't look that terrible, but he was just consistently getting terrible scores. Oh, this game's over. Just toying with Carlisle now. That's a good ball. Go on, Mamute. Oh, lovely touch down the line. Oh, Mamute, what's he doing? Oh, he's found Williams. Oh, just blocked and away. So unlucky. Excellent stuff from Mamute. Dusty is the new Rosso. Liboya is the new Liboya. You're not wrong, CM Tid. Liboya is the new Liboya. Nice, Ricky. Lovely. Go on, Mamute. Oh, should have done it himself. That's fine. Good game. Good performance. Very good. Carlisle should have scored, but we'll take a clean sheet. 3 points clear at the top of the table at last. Yeah, Mamute with an Omar Karoma move, exactly. Yeah, gave it a good Omaring down the line. Very nice. Oh, our parent club loving it. Have some of that, Spurs. Little Ricky on form. Got himself an assist. Somebody said, is Dusty on 10 goals? Yeah, he can't be, but he must be getting there. 5. Yeah, he's got 5. He's getting there. 5 in 11 is a remarkably good turnaround, isn't it? 5 goals in 11 games. If you had a striker that had that, you'd only be a bit disappointed, let alone a centre-back. Very glad to have him. Yeah, I kind of miss Omar as well. Martin, call me fickle, but I didn't want that Mamute cross to come to me. Martin, you can't be like that. You've got to support our players, even if you don't like them. You've got to want, for the sake of the team, you've got to want the team to do well. You've got to want them to score. Mamute has to have a chance to change your mind. You have to be open to the possibility of him changing your mind. I'll just check who's online. I mean, we'll raid Gabby again if she's online when we finish and is streaming that game that she was playing. I can't remember what it was called. Because I would actually watch more of her playing that for sure. Because I was quite enjoying that game. Doesn't look like she's going to be online. I'll check back in. I'll keep it open. At the moment, we're going to raid Ticker147. Oh, We Happy Few. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, We Happy Few. I thought it looked quite good. I would buy it and have a go at it if it wasn't 45 quid. 45 quid is so much, isn't it, for a game? Tam and I were playing Rocket League last night. So her friend's over in the US. She's got a friend that she went to school with who her and her husband have got 3 kids. And the boys, the 2 oldest, 2 boys, and the youngest is a girl. The oldest boy is now kind of starting to be interested in video games. and I think they've just bought him an Xbox. So they were asking, they texted Tam and said, what games could we all play together? And there aren't that many genuinely cross-platform games, like online co-op or online games. There's a few, but there's not that many. But Rocket League was one, so I bought and downloaded Rocket League so we could play it with the kids. And so Tam and I were like, right, we better have a little go at this to see if we can actually play it, because otherwise we're just going to get owned by a 10-year-old and a 7-year-old, which would be embarrassing. So we were having a go at Rocket League last night, and my God, that game is just chaos, isn't it? I quite enjoyed it, I have to say. It's very, very stupid, but it's it's quite a good equalizer, because it's hard to ever really truly know what's going on. So I found it to be quite a good equalizer. He's all right. Look, what's he doing with his mouth there? What's going on there, Christian? He looks like he's doing a Silence of the Lambs. Maybe we should sign him. Oh, of course we can't. Yeah, my 8-year-old is obsessed with. Yeah, we're definitely going to get completely battered by the kids. There's no question. Tam and I bring two very different styles to Rocket League, so we're quite a diverse team. I like to drive in straight lines. She likes to drive like a maniac. But the thing is that the maniac does sometimes work out. And driving in straight lines often doesn't. So there's an awful lot. Once we're on the same team, I think we'll do fine. I think her frenzy, her sort of chaotic frenzy will, scramble the ball into a position where I can come and just, just tap ins. I'll be the Francis Jeffers of our team. But yeah, their kids are going to destroy us. And it's going to be fun. Yeah, I'm better at driving and timing, but he's got the jumps and spins and tricks. Yeah, we're not that. That's pretty similar. Oh yeah, I'm the Johnson Shilton of Rocket League. Rubbish, but tap-ins. Tap-ins are the name of the game. It's going to be fun. Looking forward to it. We've also been playing a lot of that moving out, which is quite good fun as well. It can get a bit stressful, but it's extremely good for teamwork if you're in a relationship with somebody who doesn't hate you. Luckily, Tam and I don't hate each other, so while it can be frustrating on moving out, it's pretty good. It generally is pretty good. It's really satisfying when you get something right. Oh, FA Cup is off. Right, we've got Accrington Stanley. Who are they? Away. We are, let's have a quick look at the table again. With 3 points clear at the top of the table, despite all of my frustration, we are still 3 points clear. I'm mostly annoyed at being knocked out of the cup. Johnson's Paint Trophy, I thought, could have been there for us this season. Losing to Hartlepool is just devastating. It's also the goals we're conceding. Look, I mean, we've conceded. We're unbeaten. Fair enough, right? We're unbeaten in the league going back to the end of August, and it's now the end of October. So we're unbeaten in the league for 2 months. But look at all the goals we've conceded. I mean, if you take that one out, because that's a cup game, we've had 3 clean sheets all season. 3 clean sheets in 15 games. I'm just not happy about that. It's just not. It isn't really good enough. A lot of players released by an Icelandic team. Ooh, Frode Larsen. Get them in. I'm never going to be able to sign them, of course, but we'll just get them in on trial anyway. Mikkel Bischoff, didn't he used to play Premier League? Is he in Man City? Oh, look at that Man City. See? Knowledge. Man City centre-half. We'll get him in on trial. I mean, he's 33 now, but, Gierson. Oh, he's quite good, isn't he? He is actually quite good. Oh, Pal Thorvaldur Olafsson. Centre mid. He's not bad either. We've actually got some pretty decent players. They've just released on free transfers. Gorty Atonson. He's okay. We'll have a look at them all. We're not going to have the wage budget to sign any of them. Or there's an Axelsson. Ella John Axelsson. Not very good, unfortunately. No. Kartian Viktorsson. No. Hjalmar Einarsson. Rubbish. Okay, there we go. He's got a few potentials coming in on trial. Thor to accompany the hammer. Yeah, little Reykjavik. Exactly. Yeah, that's the thing, though. You're right about our defensive record. So our defensive record, we've only conceded 15. We actually have the best defensive record. Oh, no, we don't have the best. Bradford have the best. I thought we did for a second there. There we go. We are... Oh, no, Wimbledon... Okay, we haven't got the best defensive record in the league. We're 5th. But we actually joined 3rd. Best defensive record in the league. So, yeah, I mean, again, I shouldn't be upset with everything I'm seeing. It should be that I'm actually really happy with everything. But I'm just not. I just think we should be... You know, my standards are higher. I think we should be doing better. I do like the Flying V. I think we've been better since we switched to the Flying V. We've looked less likely to concede, I've got to say, since we switched to the Flying V. I think the difference has been that, you know, we've conceded a few stupid goals that have been as a result of mistakes. That is quite frustrating. But otherwise, I'm pretty happy with how we've done. I'm going to drop Mamute out for Grabovac, I think, just for this one. Because Bartman is at 98%, so he's not likely to come off. Where's... oh, Hughes is actually in the team. Oh, he's at 91. Who's missing? Jadson, Robinson. No one's missing. Oh, it's because Lee Bowyer's playing defensive midfield. Okay, we're going to take Hughes out. And we'll have Drobnak as our destroyer. Drobnak the destroyer in defensive midfield. Molnar can be advanced playmaker. Lee Bowyer can be deep-lying playmaker. I think that's... he's probably meant to be an advanced playmaker in centre mid. Yeah, advanced playmaker support. Molnar. Advanced playmaker. Well, you know what? Let's just do that. Let's go with that. We'll go advanced playmaker support, advanced playmaker attack. Why not? Let's try that. Oh, and a change in centre half. Oh, you mean that's what's made us better? Yeah. Who's the highest value sacrificial lamb that we can sell in January and not lose any squad strength? Yeah, Martin. Okay, so Martin's going to give me real life money if I sell Mamute, which is pretty disgusting of you, Martin, to be completely honest. But you know what? We'll... Oh, look, he likes me. He's got me in his favourite person now. Okay, well, you know what? Since he's worth 200k, let's just offer to clubs for 200k. See if anybody wants him. That's going to piss him off forever. We'll offer Mamute. See if anybody will take him. Who else have we got? Hang on, that's a good question, you know, CM Tid. So we're not selling Grabovac Hughes. Not selling any of this lot. I mean, there's Nathan Ake, 400k. Jadson, 120. Let's offer Jadson for 120 and see if anybody will take him at that. But it's mainly those two. They haven't really gelled. Otherwise, I think it's looking pretty good. 50 quid if I release Mamute. Okay, done. I'm not releasing him on a free, for sure. Oh, they've got an interesting... The old 4-1-4-1. That's okay. That's good, actually. Because that means we'll still go man marking on their fullbacks. But what it does mean is that my fullbacks can be on support duty instead of defence and push on a little bit more. That'll do. Right, let's do it. Have Jadson and Mamute had a Bowyer and Dyer moment yet? I mean, to be honest, I imagine that they're the only friends that they have, each other. They're friends with one another and no one else at the entire club is what I imagine. So I would be surprised if they had. We might really not need a defensive midfielder for this game since they're playing the way that they're playing. I'm not really happy with how they're knocking this around. Oh, great save, Buick. Jesus Christ. Who are this lot? Oh, Martin, thank you. Thank you for the donate link. If anyone wants to send me cash, cold, hard, sweet, sweet cash, please do. Because I'm poor. Extremely poor. Oh, unlucky Molnar. See, in this, the thing is, right, they're playing very deep. And what we've got with the defensive midfielder is we've basically got a triangle of players here all marking one player. So I think what I'll probably do before too long is I'm going to move up to the attacking formation. I think the defensive midfielder... Oh, Molnar. The defensive midfielder I don't think is really necessary. But we have to see it when Accrington have the ball. I might... I'm not... I'll just keep it on... I was going to put it on extended highlights. We'll just keep it on key. So here we go again. You see that? They've got their one striker. We've got Drobniak, our defensive midfielder, marking. We've got both centre-backs still back. Probably don't really need that. Go on, Williams. Oh. Yeah, look, again, we've got 4 on 1. Oh, Williams into the box. Oh, Ryan Williams makes it 1-0. I mean, it doesn't really matter because it's working anyway. There's just no point in having so many players back. I might actually tell... Maybe what I could do is just tell Drobniak, rather than being defend, I might just put him on support. Maybe that's the way. Just put him on defensive midfielder support. Yeah, Xander, if you're subscribed, then yeah, it's all good, mate. It's all good. If you're still subscribed, then it's all good. No one has to donate anything. You're all... Your presence is your donation to me. Your presence on the stream and in the chat. But if you want to send me money, you can. The option is available but not encouraged. So yeah, this is the situation I'm interested in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we've got 7 on 5 when they come forward. So yeah, we can definitely afford to take the defensive midfielder out. But now that I've put him on support, drop him.
I work hard for the money.
Oh, Martin.
So hard for the money. Always something money. Come on, give me lots of money.
That was really loud. That was louder than I remember. Really shouldn't be that loud. Sorry, everybody, if your eardrums just exploded. That was very loud for me as well, if it's any consolation. Molnar, hang on a minute. Molnar, into the box. Oh, good save, Smith. The good thing about having Drobniak in that position, though, is that he stops my centre-backs from having to come out. That's got to be a foul. So look, now I've told Drobniak to support. He is getting forward a little bit more in these situations. But having him just sitting on the edge of the box there means that if Accrington do head a cross away or head a corner away or something, my centre-backs don't have to come charging forward. I'm pointing at the screen as if you can see it. My centre-backs don't have to come charging forward to win it. Drobniak can just clean it up and just stick it straight back in the box. So, you know, there's arguments either way. We definitely don't need to have 3 players marking 1. But it's, you know, I think that it's working fine at the moment. Oh, Williams, that's terrible. Well in Drobniak, very good. I need to stick the chat. Yeah, Ajnani is playing well at the moment. Yeah, you're right, Owen. He is playing very well. Look at these little triangles. You love to see it. Oh, Bartos, that was he should have just held that. Don't know why he needed to play that. Yeah, if you're 1-0 up, keep the DM. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, bribes. Yeah, see, Martin's just opened up the concept of bribes. If you give me money, then I might sell your least favourite player. But the bribe has to be big enough. Thank you, Martin. Oh, Dusty was in there. Thank you, Martin. You're such a hero. Thank you so much. I don't deserve the support you give me. I really don't. I appreciate it. Bartos off, useless. Well said in the chat. Yeah, everybody tell Bartos that he's rubbish so that he scores. Oh, that could have gone anywhere. Oh, Williams nearly won it high. This has been a really good performance so far. Really good. Molnar just skinning people. Bartman, there we go. Well done. Yep, very good. Well done, Xander. Well done, Xander. Bartos is useless. Boom. Bartos makes it 2-0. Cheers, mate. How much to re-sign Shilton? I think if you all club together and give me 100 quid, then I'll re-sign Johnson Shilton. There's pretty much no amount of money. Yeah, cheers, Xander. Thanks, mate. Thanks for doing that. So you could donate, or you could just slag off the players in the chat so that they instantly score. Either one is good for me. They both work. Both things make me very happy. One thing to pay for my groceries, and by groceries I mean alcohol, hard alcohol. But the other, keeps me in good spirits. Williams has been a good loan signing. Oh, Williams in. Oh, Adnani. Oh, so close. Oh, Bartos. Oh, it's such a narrow angle. Unlucky Bartos. Unlucky Bartos. Brilliant header from Dusty. What a header, actually. Oh, Williams trying to go route one. Oh, Williams is still in. Oh, Ryan Williams. Great finish. What a great run and goal. Excellent stuff. Ryan Williams. He has been, I said it just a minute ago, he's been a good loan signing, Ryan Williams. I nearly didn't take him. But he's actually been really excellent for us. In general. He hasn't played that much. He's come off the bench a lot. He's played with a load of, also rans in my second string. Give him a run in the first team. He loves it. Cheers, Dale. See you, mate. Yes, keep me in good spirits, like rum, vodka, tequila, etc. Exactly. Yes. Oh, and anonymous Shearer.
Tiny of lasagna.
Thank you.
Tiny pizza. Tiny pie. Little tiny fried eggs.
Thank you, and anonymous Shearer, for the 100 bits. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. You're a good little ghosty, whoever you are. Right, keep it up, I'll say. Oh. I'm happy with your performance so far. Keep it up. Okay, I'm just going to stop saying I'm delighted. No, it's not the champ manager Ryan Williams. It's a different one. He's young. Yeah, he's young. He's he's 21 or something. Yeah, Starbury's right. But I was drawn to his name because of champ manager, and then it turned out that he was really good. He's on loan, I think, from Fulham. I think it's Fulham. That's Nani. Oh, Williams. Oh, it was going wide anyway. Yeah, stay safe out there, everybody. Stay safe, and if you can fashion a novelty face mask, do. Oh, Buick. Actually making saves. What world is this? Okay, Molnar, 66. Ajnani and Williams are both tired. Williams can, you know what? Williams can stay on. I'll put Grabovac on for Ajnani. I like Grabovac. No need to push it. Williams can stay on because he's on a hat-trick. He's also on a booking. But he's on a hat-trick. We'll leave Williams on in case he decides to nick his hat-trick. Get that, Drobniak. Get that. Jesus, barely got there. Oh, it's a missed tackle. Oh, it's okay. A Johnson Shilton face mask. Oh my god, I wish I could make. You can buy those from costume shops. Get rid of that. Jesus Christ, we don't win many headers, do we? When you go to a costume shop and you can buy those masks that you with the elastic. I should try and, I don't know how I could do it, but I should use the Johnson Shilton regen face thing to make a Johnson Shilton face mask. That would be hilarious. I would love that. Would definitely help with social distancing. Okay. Right, we'll take Williams off now. 65%. You know what? Let's just go 3 up. Why not? 3-0 up, last 15 minutes. Somebody did suggest a Johnson Shilton t-shirt. Oh, hi, Plumpy Chunks. Yeah, Plumpy Chunks. Despite all my rage, we are still just a team who's top of the league. I was a little bit annoyed earlier. Oh, Brandy! Oh, he's offside. Good finish, though. We are top of the league. Let's have a look at exactly how many points we're top of the league by. Still 3 points clear at the top of the table from Port Vale. We've actually generally not played that well today, but we have been winning, so I shouldn't really complain. But I have been complaining. I threw my headphones down in disgust at one point. Oh, Drobniak's done well. There you go. That's what you get for being son of a warlord. Go on, Bartman. Go on, Bartman. Make it. Oh, just flicks it over the bar. Yeah, we're absolutely taking we are taking that Accrington Stanley apart here. Get in there. Oh, Dusty! Oh, Dusty makes it 4. Oh, it's an own goal. Disappointing for Dusty. But him and Sol, look at their ratings at centre-half. 7.4, 7.2. That's what I want to see. Does that go down as an assist for the child? Don't know. Boom. Oh, there you go, Bale. There, Bale's done it for me. I mean, the thing is that... is it Martin who asked that question? I don't think that you can legit hate Johnson Shilton. I think you can think that he doesn't deserve to play for us. And you can basically dislike him on the basis that... on the basis that he doesn't deserve to play for us and because he's not good enough. But I think... oh, yeah, Dusty might get the assist, you're right. Dusty, 8.2. That's probably because he got that assist. Look at that. What a win. And another clean sheet. Finally cracked it. Finally cracked it, everyone. Well done, lads. That was a good win for us. Delight throughout the squad. 3 points clear at the top of the table. What a way to finish. So, yeah, I think it makes sense to hate... it makes sense to hate Mamute. I don't think it makes sense to hate Johnson Shilton. I really don't. It doesn't make sense to me. So, Ticker147. Going to give him a raid. Okay. Yep, Sol really has. He really has. The defence looks a lot stronger with him and Dusty. Ake and Robinson, they just never quite had it, did they? I really wanted them to, but they never quite had it. Right, I'm just going to tell Ticker that we're going to bring some people over.
Mason, is yours big as mine?
This is him talking, by the way.
You need to bring some FM fans over on a raid, if that's cool. Yeah, Mike. By all means, my man. By all means.
He's listening to music, so I'm going to have to cut it short. Magic number 88. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Yeah, defence is looking good. So there we go, guys. We'll do a very quick breakdown of where we finished the stream. Whoops, there we go, L. So there you go, top of the table, boys. What can we say? Pretty good result overall. Yeah, Sol is awesome in comparison to Robertson. So we've finally made it to the top of the table. I've got to say that at one point in the stream, we were like 5 or 6 points behind Port Vale. I thought it was going to be a long old slog to claw our way back to the top of the league. But here we are, top of the table. I'm going to save it, and then I'm going to take us straight over on a raid to Ticker147. Let's go raid Ticker147. So thank you everybody for joining me today. It's been another great stream. A little bit of frustration, some ups and downs, various Paul outs at various stages, which I fully deserve. We only lost one league game, exactly. So that went really well. So okay, cheers everybody. We're going to go over and say hello to Ticker147 right now. Let's do it.